I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us.
No. Hello, my lights are off. God dang it, I was so close. Hello. Well, it's very bright in here. Let me just turn it down. How are... You were so close, EJ. Why is it so bright in here? Look, I got new lights. I forgot to turn them on. Hold on. I got new lights for the... I know, I'm like, look at my lights. How are y'all? How's everything going? We're talking about 10... I'm going to restart. We're talking about Scentsy today. Scentsy's a multi-level marketing company, and I had notes, and I have the bings on. Oh, God. Hold on, I'm fixing it. You're so close. It's all right. It is what it is. Welcome to today's stream. We'll be examining recent claims made by Scentsy, a multi-level marketing company, and in a recent video, Scentsy leadership highlighted declining sales and consultant engagement with only 25% of consultants considered active. RIP. They proposed a return to basics with home parties and recruiting like it's 2003 while discontinuing popular product lines and changing reward structures. I'm sure everybody's just so excited about that. I think key red flags include emphasis on recruiting new consultants despite low activity rates. Am I muted? Pushing consultants to host parties and recruit friends and family, and changing compensation plans that may reduce consultant earnings. And it's important to note that the FTC reports 99% of MLM participants lose money. That's right, 99%. Not 89, not 79, not 69, 99%. Scentsy's own data shows declining sales and engagement, contradicting promises of easy income. As we dive deeper, we'll explore the potential risks and downsides of MLM participation, providing a balanced perspective on the realities of this business model. And that's it. Oh God. We may have bitrate issues, but we're going to try our best. We're going to turn this our little rectangle on. No, wrong. Where is it? I'm doing my best, guys. Welcome. I do this for a living. Just kidding. I only pretend to be a streamer on the weekends. There we go. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm going to have us come in from the other side because I can't make up my mind. I tried to have two cameras set up, but I think that it's pulling too much power and that's why they're kicking each other off. So no craft stream today, but we're going to try again. Thank you. So those are ears that the OG Wendy gave me on top of my headphones. That's an OG Wendy gave me that backpack. Then this is a Scentsy It's a Scentsy R2D2 that Jen, Mrs. Pico Speaks, gave me, and it's incredible. It projects Princess Leia behind it. Also, that's the Peter Pan Scentsy. You may say, "Oh my God, you're buying MLM products." No, Jen was top tier Scentsy royalty and has extra, and she gave me a bunch of stuff, and I love it. Also, Mickey Mouse and Simba, Scentsy. So, was I in Scentsy? No, I was at Mary Kay and Young Living Essential Oils. I'm DC, and now I'm not an MLM, and we're getting into trouble on the internet. Live streaming is my favorite. Sneaking into Zoom calls, my favorite. Technical difficulties, my branding, and I don't know, live chat's the best. If you're lurking, hello. Replay crew, hello. I don't know what else to say. Your best is amazing. Thank you, Rachel. Boy, do I have a story for members. Woof. It's been a week, but yeah, streaming's going back up. I'm excited, and today we're listening to Charity Rose. I'm excited. Her streaming setup, amazing, truly amazing. I'm gonna make sure. See, I was gonna have our little craft stream, but no, I will get it. How did I get here? Wide. There we go. Here we go. Cute. Why am I offset? Am I off center in real life? Oh, I know why. Yes, let's go. DC, have you ever streamed before? Yes, I have. I will tell you this. What I'm most proud of, the executive functioning I had, I put all of the logical fallacies in their own folder so I don't have to search for them, and they're in order of their appearance on the video. So we're going to have FTC, MLM business slaps. We're going to have logical fallacies. We're going to have FTC violations. It's going to be a toasty warm stream. And I'm excited to see you all. Also, Broken Waffles, hello. The sinking ship. Yes. That was her covered. So I just had to put my own sinking ship because I couldn't put all the words on the backdrop. But very animated, great streaming setup. So I'm excited. She has a microphone too. So we're living our best life. I think. If you want to like the stream, go ahead. If you want to wait till the end, also, you can do that too. Subscribe if you want to support the channel for free. And before we begin, I'll say thank you to members, if I can. All right, BRB. I wanted to finish the song, but we got stuff to do. I know. The dogs are going to wake up my mom. Oh well. They're barking at a male person. You just finished up the earlier? Yes. So we had coffee together. Members and I had coffee together. We are also... This is the second reload of squares for my blanket. I am going to get our crafting stream set up. I am going to get our art stream set up. We're going to go back to streaming video games. We're just going to have a lot of fun. If you want to look the stream, it tastes like Scentsy wax. I don't know. I was going to say Broken Dreams, and I think it's okay. If I go off on a why is this crooked? It's because I'm autistic. So I'm going to do my best to not. But sometimes it'll happen. If you're like, this is chaotic. Yes, it is. It is chaotic in my head. So Tigger is walking around crying because my door is closed and he can hear the other people in the house, and he wants to play, but no, especially because they're going to be playing with perfume later. Oh yeah, y'all have cats, you got to be careful with the perfume and the essential oils. Also, Young Living, this is a side note, since Scentsy has smells, Young Living essential oils, the reps will tell you, oh my god, just work your pet up to tolerating the essential oils. Eye roll of a lifetime. Pets have, I think, 100 times more sensitive olfactory system than humans do, and cats are even more sensitive than doggos. Okay? So, it's kind of dangerous. By dangerous, you may take your pet to the vet. Not good. Don't do it. Keep your pet safe from MLMs. Broken waffles? I'm going to add you to... Let's chat. Let's chat. Let's chat. Let's chat. Oh, hi, Sparrow. Sparrow said, can you say hi to DC for me? I love DC. Oh, thank you. I'm so pretty. That makes me feel so good. Thank you. Thank you, Sparrow. That's so kind. I need to have just a Sparrow folder of things to play for Sparrow when I see a sighting of Sparrow in the chat. Young Living and Monate pet safe is the biggest bullshit. Yes, 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 yes. Also, we are, if you missed the disclaimer at the beginning, we're cursey word friendly. It happens. So, if you're free range listening, make sure to grab headphones. I'm even protecting myself from my cursey words. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Words are very hard right now. Let's just start the stream. Oh, wait. Really quick before we do. What was the consensus for y'all knowing what Scentsy is? It looks like 100% of y'all know. That's my first 100% poll. Let's go, team. I'll put up another poll maybe as we go forward. But let's watch I'm pretty sure this person's a Scentsy rep, so I was like, let's start the stream. Please hold. Oh, rip. DC, what are you doing? I'm just gonna make sure my foot pedal is like set up correctly, because we did something different in members only today. Is this sidekick space? Good. I have the middle pedal to pause the video, and this one was to mute it, but we only do that during let's have this one take chat off screen. You were so close, EJ. We were so close to having an adult professional stream. I was almost going to say adult stream, and that's wrong. Wrong. I can just hear Jessica and Brandy Lee like, nope, don't say that, DC. Hide last comment. All right, let's see if this works. Post comment. What? I should discover stuff. Eloise! Hello! How are you? Does it work? Yes, it does. Oh. You're sweet. Broken waffles. We'll chit chat. All right. Here we go. For real this time. All right. Oh, mother trucker. What the hell? Please hold. Actually, we can't even hold because I gotta make it this right size. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be prepared, and now I'm about to cry. That's okay. What's wrong? Sidekick. The problem is I set it up to go open sidekick and then press pause so I didn't have to select anything. And now it wants to make it not full screen. That's okay. That's okay. Let's try again. Oh my God. Why isn't this working? Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Open sidekick, press space. Oh, I know why. Let's try it again. Subscribe to my channel for technical difficulties. Here we go.
Hello, welcome back. So if you saw yesterday's video and you've been following things that are going on with Scentsy, and
Too loud?
you've probably heard what is going on.
Okay, can I just say, Charity, love your camera setup. Love all the warmers. I love that you've left space on the other side for the graphics you're going to post. I'm loving it. Right? Kudos to the microphone. Is she drinking out of a pants cup? Yeah, love her lights. We're matching her with the blue. Love it, love it, love it. All right, here we go.
And
also, happy birthday again to Wendy. We played it earlier, but happy birthday. And Melinda. Happy birthday to Melinda and Wendy and whoever's birthday it is today. I wonder, like, maybe I could do this. No, we're not going to do that. We're just going to go back here.
So we're going to get into Dan Orchard's video today. I did try to record it, but I'm guessing it's pretty wily because it didn't record the sound, even though I tested it beforehand. And then when I did the screen recording, it would not record the sound.
Because you probably opened it up in Zoom. Sorry. If you're an anti-MLM person, she's not. She's in Scentsy. If you're do not record inside the Zoom app because they're like, oh my God, we need to protect the people on this Zoom. We're not going to let you record sound. So you need to, when it's like, do you want to open this in the Zoom app when you click on the link? You're going to say no. And then you're going to say, go into meeting. And it's going to say, do you want to open this in the app? And you're going to say no. And there's going to be a choice at the bottom to say open in browser. That's what you're going to pick. And then you're going to screen record. Even better if you download a virtual soundboard and you can have a closed recording without any sounds from your house. Children crying, dogs barking, whatever. So I understand the pain of not getting a recording. I know a bunch of people did. If you want to watch the video, Julie Anderson has been covering Scentsy. Sam D was in Scentsy, has been covering Scentsy. Lots of people got it. I didn't. I'm late to the party. So we're just going to see what happens. Which I think this is great because it's her perspective. And she's got a bunch of Scentsy shit. Okay. Oh, awesome, Savannah. Yeah, so you got to do a test one, but also realize like you're going to run into more trouble with a Mac. I have a Mac. I record stuff all the time. You can also do it in StreamYard. You can also do it in Ecamm. You can do it in whatever. QuickTime's a little finicky, but you can do it in QuickTime too. Nice. Sam D put out a comp plan video yesterday. I love that. Oh, dear God.
So before we get into this, I'm just going to share again that disclaimer and just let you know that this is fun.
Hi,
it's
Christy.
for entertainment. It's for education. These are my thoughts and feelings. And so let's get into that. But let me just first put that up. All right. So A lot of you, as we learned in the Dan's video today, are Scentsy consultants. I'm paraphrasing what Dan said, that they can't sustain at this rate anymore. So changes.
I love that she has notes. Incredible. See, I can say positive things about MLMs. Great job with the notes. Great job with the video. Also, Christy, welcome. Christy, what in the world just happened here? It's because of the Etch-a-Sketch. I recently found you. I took down any videos I have related to Scentsy, which was all of them, but I don't want to promote them. Well, welcome. I'm glad you got out. I will say, just in total fairness, the quality of this R2D2 Scentsy thing is like next level. I'm not going to be the person to say like, oh my god, all MLM products are shit. I think some of them are overpriced, and I think some of them are awful. That's incredible. And I'm just grateful to Jen for giving it to me. Truly. Truly, truly. This is the Jen who was in Scentsy. This is the Jen who's a creator. This is the Jen who's awesome. All other Jens also awesome. Okay, let's go. Let me just try to fix one thing. I'm going to try to do a multi-switch. Multi-action switch. Let's try this. I'm going to drag. Play scene. Run scene, which is going to be me. And then I'm going to say run scene again, which is going to be presentation. I've run out of buttons on my... If it doesn't work, it's fine. I'm just kind of being lazy. Let's... delete. Run scene, then... Run scene, which is presentation. Oh, we're just going to double check this works. Yes! Oh my god, that's awesome! Okay, first try. Let's go.
Must be made. So pretty much that was like the start of this was him coming out voicing that.
Are we opposed to speeding her up? Because I want to.
As I go through this, I'm going to put those slides up. So if you want to view those, and my face isn't up here the whole time, so you can see that. So the first slide that I took a screenshot of was they want to focus on new customer acquisition. So again, having us go out and do home parties again, going back to basics. And this will fall into why I think most of us speculated that they were going to push the big home parties again.
What is it? 2003? 2013? Are we in Mary Kay? What is happening? And they say new customers. I would say they're looking to add new independent contractors. See? Number 3, new consultant acquisition. You need to recruit. What company is like, oh my god, go get more employees so we can increase our revenue? What? Oh, they're not employees, they're independent contractors, DC. The force that is keeping the business open is the independent contractors, yes. Why can't the independent contractors bring in enough money by selling the product to keep the business open? Is it about recruiting, or is it about selling the product? Because they can't sustain themselves on selling the products, it seems. Why would they change the comp plan? Let's see. I'm just going to make sure I keep my eyes on the logical fallacies and know when certain things are popping up. We have the business issues. We have the logical fallacies. First one's coming up at minute 5. Hasty generalization, which we love. By love, I mean we hate.
After each slide, I'll kind of share my opinions because I don't want to do that. I want to share some of the facts, okay? And then customer engagement. Again, whether that's on social...
Also, Charity, delightful that you are just showing us the slide and then talking. Way more interesting than a multi-level marketing presentation. Good for you. You are doing what no other CEO and no one in Nila life can do. This is way better. I might move your slide over all the way, but that's just me. But good job.
So media parties, going back to the basics of what would they call the basket parties, bringing in samples to your work, to your church, things like that. Yeah, okay. And I'm really trying hard to not share my thoughts until I share the slide, okay? New consultant acquisition. Again, turning a customer into consultant. And then consultant engagement, okay?
She just glossed right over that, turning a customer into a consultant. Oh, bring people into Target as a customer and then make sure they become an employee, because the employees have to pay monthly to access their commission check. No, that's not how it works in Target. They get paid for what they do in the store. They get paid hourly. You don't get paid hourly in your multi-level marketing company. 99% of y'all lose money, don't make any money, or go into debt in multi-level marketing. It's like a zombie bite.
You might hear my dogs because they're outside. It's evening. I just got home from work. All of this came out this afternoon, so it's kind of been a crazy day. Okay, so now I want to share my personal thoughts and feelings. I don't have a lot of compassion for the compensation plan of Scentsy. I do think...
I love this so much. I don't have a lot of compensation. I don't have a lot of compassion for the compensation plan of Scentsy. Tell me more. Tell me more, Charity.
That they should be switching their model. And here's where my comment in the Q&A, you could ask questions. I'm going to share this right now because I asked, Chuck was in there answering, and then there was another moderator. I can't remember her name, but I asked, has Scentsy considered an affiliate program or changing to an affiliate program? So what that would be, okay, they talk about engagement, but they are saying they want to keep the model the same, but they're...
No shit, because the consultant is the actual customer. And if you're still in MLM, if you're in Scentsy and you're like, oh my God, an anti-MLM video, I hate y'all. We don't hate you. We don't like multi-level marketing because it is, in my opinion, an unethical business model. Y'all lose and y'all have all the risk and the companies win. Every time y'all buy something from the company, the company pays for the price to make the product. Some of that money is allocated to executive salary. Some of that money is put aside to pay out the compensation model. Y'all are the one that take all the risks and carry the burden in the company, in my opinion. In my opinion. Even though you're just a independent contractor and not actually, I would say not actually running a business. You can be an independent contractor and also have an LLC, but most people, like with Etsy, you can be a business owner and nobody can boot you unless you get slapped with like not paying your taxes. Okay? In multi-level marketing, you're an independent contractor and you can get terminated from the company and you wouldn't be able to sell your product. Would you then consider that you are a business owner in every sense of the word? I would say no. I would say no. And we do love a screenshot. Charity, incredible job. We love it.
They want things to go more back to basics. And they shared a lot, Dan shared a lot in his slides to 2018. Again, 2020, we looked at those slides.
Oh, I can't wait to see your video, Savannah. That's awesome.
Yesterday in my video, I'll link that live here, that they made a lot of money in 2021, but they're comparing a lot of their stuff to 2018. I think because everybody was buying and there was this big push because we're in our homes, we were stuck in...
Did y'all hear that? They didn't compare stuff to the most recent years. They compared it to 2018. How ethical of you, Scentsy. Mr. Ranger Lab, hello!
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
If you've never seen Walker, Texas Ranger, you won't understand. Also, that's Mr. Ranger Lab soundbite. Also, Broken Waffles.
Right, hold it now. What? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Inspector Fox of the Light Entertainment Police, Comedy Division, Special Flying Squad.
Also, Broken Waffles is the fox who eats the waffles, and that's why we have that one. That's from the Argument Clinic and also Greg.
Do you like waffles?
We certainly do. We certainly do.
Inside, people were using home fragrance more. So that, I think, kind of excluded some of their data. But
Fair.
I think that things are not going in the direction that they want. And this is their last ditch effort to save things and keep things how they have wanted them to be. Me asking that comment, there's been a lot of talk about other businesses that do things the way Scentsy does as well. And they have closed, they've changed their model to continue to be sustainable.
If you want the list, I mean, there's more, but Advocare, I think, was the first company to fall. They got slapped because of how their compensation organizational structure was for their independent contractors. They have gone affiliate. Rodan and Fields, Saint have gone affiliate. Body, gone affiliate. That's fun. That's super fun. Like the most fun. I know it's not fun for the independent contractors, but it's more ethical, I think, to do affiliate. Now, a true affiliate, not the fake affiliate some MLMs are doing. More on that in another video.
Open the doors. But yesterday when we talked, I said they closed that distribution center in Texas. That was a big red flag for me. That doesn't make sense. They recently changed to a different system of packing, which means they laid off, I'm assuming, more people. Again, they're doing things to work towards saving the business model. I understand that you start a business, but sometimes things need to change. Now, why I'm cool with affiliate, it's like, I have affiliate links for for candle companies. And again, if you watch a video,
Charity, how have you not been booted by Scentsy? Is that because Scentsy views their waxes as not candles? In most MLMs, when you sign the contract, you may not read it, but in the contract, some pretty helpful things like code of ethics, like policies and procedures, like how not to get sued into infinity and beyond by the FTC, and also what will get you booted from the company. For example, in my experience, from what I read when I was in Young Living, you could get to Diamond and be in multiple companies that didn't compete with one another. After you got to Diamond, you had to make a decision because you could only do one MLM at that point. So Young Living had a lot of control about how much you could make. And even if you worked your ass off, even if it was not competing, you couldn't be in more than one MLM. If you were in a competing one, like Young Living and doTERRA, absolutely not. Essential oil. You couldn't even do Amare and Young Living because they have supplements that have comparable items in Young Living. So look at your own contract that you sign with the company. They will send you one if you don't have one to access anymore. I would recommend you read it because getting terminated in a surprising way is not the most fun. It really isn't. Gifted memberships. More Scentsy people, more fuckery, all the things. Let's go. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold, headmaster.
Thank you.
So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Carlin, thank you so much. I'm looking in the Google Drive now. Maybe. Can I open this in Chrome? And oh, I need to add. It says I need access. This is DC. I just requested. Oh snap!
Purchase off there.
Is this why MLMs have diversified their product line? So there are more companies that are technically competitors? Yep. In my opinion, yes. In my experience, yes.
a small commission I make. I share that. I would never keep that from anyone. And YouTube has a lot harder regulation than, let's say, TikTok. It seems like they don't go after people who aren't disclosing, which they are.
Did she just say YouTube? Have you been on YouTube? Let me just rewind it. Oh, 507. We have a logical fallacy coming on up. Get ready.
Supposed to. So I just think that they don't want to go that way, which again, I think they're trying to please the top tier people who are very few and far between.
How is she saying all this? 521. Let me just go back a little bit to 5 minutes. Please. Please.
I would never keep that from anyone. And YouTube has a lot harder regulation than, let's say, TikTok. It seems like they don't go after people who aren't disclosing, which they are supposed to. So I just think that they don't want to go that way, which again, I think they're trying to please the top tier people who are very few and far between. And I will say at the end, or just, I don't get me started on the top tier people, because they're always the ones who are in your groups and they are like, we don't accept negative talk. We always have nice things to say about Scentsy. We will never engage with negative talk or comments. Or I'm not a fan of Scentsy pleasing. I don't think he gave us the percentage who are actually making an amount of money that's sustainable. So you're going to save things for that. Like when the sip,
Got it.
When the
No
ship
preview
is
available. Let me
sinking,
just download it.
what are you doing? Like,
I kind of love how honest she is. I do. Let me go here. Copy. Talk amongst yourselves. I have never been more empathetic to my teachers than I have streaming, because technical difficulties abound and probably happen in mother trucker. I don't know why my copy to paste in my phone isn't working, but we'll just add it. YouTube. Paste. I'm looking for the screenshots. Science Lab. YouTube. There we go. Copy. Open link with Google Chrome. Download. Oh, let me just add to my Google Chrome. There we go. My drive. Add. Okay. I promise I do this a lot. I'm not sure what's going on. My drive. Today. There you go. Holy moly! Lots of screenshots. Let me just download them real quick. And we'll play them later. Thank you. That's super kind.
is really that what you're going to keep on with that. So really, I think the biggest takeaway from that slide is they are truly trying to go back to the basics. Now,
so the AC generalization that happened was at a little bit earlier on, where she said, I don't think he gave us a percentage who are actually making an amount of money that's sustainable. So you're going to have to save things for that. Like when the ship is sinking, what are you doing? It's not a great quote. It's like, I'm doing my best. The speaker makes a broad generalization about Scentsy's financial situation based off of limited information, assuming the company is failing without sufficient evidence. I would say it is reasonable for her to think, and us to think, that Scentsy is in trouble based off of what we've seen with other companies. But to be fair, we are going to play the hasty generalization right meow.
What is the hasty generalization fallacy? A hasty generalization is a generalization about a class based upon a small or poor sample. Ways people make hasty generalizations: 1. Too small of a sample. 2. Not a representative sample.
All right, here we go.
Okay, for consultants, they listed this as global, as you'll see. So it says 58% of the consultants place an order in a given month. 42% obviously then don't. So you have 58% that are placing an order, but let's look at the next slide. 75% of consultants are inactive. So I get that you're saying 58% of consultants are ordering, but globally, now I'm assuming they're going off the definition of they're not ordering the 200 1 month in a calendar year. Now that's the old criteria. Now it's going to be changing. I'm assuming that's the basis of this.
Okay. I think I have Sam D's channel. The reason I say this is she's going over a lot of detailed information because she orders from Scentsy. Just kind of like I understand the Mary Kay comp plan probably better than the average person. I'm going to link Sam so that, and I'm going to link the actual comp plan video or the video, why are Scentsy consultants fleeing? More Scentsy leaders are falling off the pyramid. Just all the most recent ones you're going to find delightful. There we go. Oh, thank you, Broken Waffles. That's so kind.
Slide. So you only have 25% that are actually ordering over that 200 PRV.
So let's say there were 100 reps in the entire company. 75 reps are inactive. 25 reps are active. The active requirements are different from company to company. When I was in Young Living, to be active, you had to place 100 PV order every month. 100 PV, 1 PV is not equal to $1. 1 PV is less than $1 in most cases, so that you were having to order over $100 every month. You could get it down to like 106.25 or 108.25, whatever it was. But there were strategic products to get it that low, and you had to be active so you could get your commission check. I don't remember having to buy stuff from the companies I worked for just so I could get my money that I made by selling somebody's shit. Huh. It's interesting.
That's pretty alarming to me. I shared in the live yesterday their profit, and from 2020 and 21, they have continued to fall. And that's why I asked yesterday, have anybody had actually the profit for 2024? I'm assuming it's not been released.
It has not been released yet. Now you normally have to put out your annual report, or companies do. Publicly traded companies normally do annual reports. They're a lot of work to put together. Is Scentsy publicly traded or is it private? Good question. Let's just ask real quick. Better to ask than guess. Is Scentsy publicly traded? Got my screen over here. Doing the best. Okay, this is for Network Marketing Start, iRoll, Reddit, iRoll, Wikipedia, iRoll. Scentsy is privately held and owned by Orville and Heidi Thompson. And the company was founded in 2003 by Kara Egan and her sister-in-law, Colette Gunnell. And it was purchased by the Thompsons in 2004. Whoa! So it's a privately owned, multi-level marketing scheme. Oh, I'm sorry, marketing company. Remember when we worked together and received the products we were supposed to help sell for free? Thank you, Lady Mitersaw. Yes, Lady Mitersaw is correct. It is private. Hi, Helen.
But we know it's less than the last year because they've continually dropped 300 million consecutively. I believe it was on that slide. I don't know if I saved this slide.
1.02 billion? What? Can I zoom in on this? Of course I can't. Oh my God. Maybe I can. Please hold. Zoom. Can I do it now? 1.202 billion? they made in 2021. We're not dealing with like, I don't know, chicken nuggets here. We're dealing with big time. I mean, chicken nuggets, yes. But also, $1 billion is not something to play around with. Maybe it's their partnership with Disney. We don't know. Helen is saying, this is comment 1 of 2. Just catching up on thread, but after Aaron's live with a rep adding up her spending, I have for the first time looked at raw MLM content from a bunch of Scentsy reps at lower end of the pyramid and the comments below from others in the same situation. The number of planning to reduce spending or just walk is huge. Listen, mute MLM. Mute MLM by stop giving them your money. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, I'm probably going to say more, but that's all I'm going to say right now.
I think I did. Yes, I did. Now, again, this was just generated from AI, but let's just go 2018, they made $449 million. So let's look at 2021.
They went from $472 million to $1 billion. That's hard to do. 2018, $449 million. 2019, $472 million. Oh, wait, not in 1 year. Sorry. 2020, so they had a $400 million jump from 2019 to 2020, and they had a $200 million jump from 2020 to 2021. Which is interesting because it's less growth than they had from 2019. Maybe that's from the pandemic, 2019 to 2020. It's interesting from 2020 to 2021, they only had 200 million, but that's still huge. And then they lost 300 million. Holy guacamole.
Says they made $1 billion. Then they dropped to 759 million. And then they dropped another 200 million. 2023, they made 579 million. So I wonder what 2024 brought, because that's pretty sad comparison if they're saying that.
I wonder if somebody who's good at math could take those numbers and like do a trend, whatever. I know that's not always like accurate, but there is a math to do that. I am not smart enough to do it, but if you are smart enough, let me know in the comments or the live chat. Hi, Julie. Revenue is not profit. Yes, Lady Miter Saw. Revenue is not profit. And yes, IPO is an initial public offering, and I think that's what killed Body. I'm sorry. Off track.
Okay. So those two slides.
That's true. That's revenue generated, not a profit and loss bottom line. Y'all are correct. I'm just saying that revenue jump is huge. Now, we don't know how much they're making. That's true. But it is money coming in, but we don't know how much money it takes to get that to come in. So they could have been spending 900 million to get that 1 billion and only have 100 million left over. We don't know.
Again, as soon as I can post that, I will.
Well, so there's people out there who help investors buy companies. And there's a projection type of math to look at data from previous years, to look at growth or decline and kind of forecast what a company's going to do. I know of that math. I'm not allowed in that neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, not smart enough to do that. I could do a trend line, but it might already exist somewhere. Okay. Can you make trend line math with revenue number help? A trend line in math, when applied to revenue data, is typically calculated using a linear regression model. Dear God, which gives you an equation in the form of y equals mx plus b. I did this in school. What am I doing? I just want to put in revenue in. Where's the trend line easy button? Here. Trend line easy button. Add a trend line in Excel. Oh, you can do it in Excel. A plug and play trend line creator. Free online line graph maker from Canva. I think we'll pass. Supply and demand graph maker template. Free line graph maker. Okay. Nope. Slope. Why? Because I'm supposed to be.
We'll post that video for you guys to watch. But that is pretty alarming that there's so many inactive consultants and that only 58 are placing an order in a given month. That's not a lot of consultants. I don't usually do this many slides, so bear with me. I'm not usually I just share reviews of wax and snark it up or complain or whatnot. Okay, so this slide.
I kind of like her channel. Oh, she recorded 35 minutes, no audio. Who made these slides? Why did I not record this live stream? These slides are awful. I know she didn't make these slides. She took a screenshot from the video she recorded. We know that because there's a timestamp. Oh no, that's me. I'm an idiot. I'm not an idiot. I made a mistake. This is a screenshot from the what she recorded. That's me. My bad. My bad.
It says average ordering customer per consultant, but you can obviously see that there's been a drastic decrease.
Scentsy did, yeah. Oh, we have our downloads. Meow. Why are y'all so organized? Oh my god, look at this. Oh my god. They said, Lisa said, is it not possible to honor the original agreement for current consultants and implement the 20% it's greater than 25% for incoming consultants? I guess they answered it live. One is Scentsy looking into going from private to publicly traded? And if so, is this the reason for the projected numbers? The decline in momentum is because the economy and money is tight as people are struggling. Yes, and also Scentsy products, I mean, they're expensive, but like people are still buying things? I don't know. Okay. They're pissed in the chat. Oh my god. We'll play them throughout. Come March 1st. I'll put it on screen. Put it on screen, DC. Come March 1st. How do we explain to our customers that the buy 5 get 1 free is only available on our end? Some of my customers place orders randomly or at their leisure via my PWS. I don't know what that means. Look at Sam D. With these changes, PWS purchasing customers will pay more versus customers whom I am able to place their orders on the workstation. I say this with the utmost respect, but how is that fair? Chuck said, I think each of you will need to find out that sales pitch and messaging. Well, Chuck. So there is no discount on 3 bars, 3 room sprays, 3 pods, and 3 scent packs anymore, correct? Chuck says, correct. Those are going away. Chuck? What a chicken nugget move, dude. I bet it was the CEO that did the slides. I mean, can we look at the awful... This font right here. Maybe it's their Scentsy font. Maybe their Scentsy font is awful. Let me see. It doesn't look awful on the website. Hello? Can I go to primary display? What's happening? So we have a sans serif font here. We have, what the hell? Oh, our logo is going to be sans serif, and this one's going to be a serif. The serifs are these little feet. So I guess their heading is sans serif. I mean serif, She looks so familiar. And everything else is sans serif. San meaning without. Where's that? How? If these are your colors, fine. Let's go to the... Why are you doing this, DC? I don't know. Just happened. So let me go back. We're looking at this over here, right? Right. We're looking at... They have colors there. Maybe, oh my God, what if this is their... What if this is their template? Dear God. Scentsy changes... No. Screenshot. Where is it? Okay. So we're seeing some of the colors come through. Let's just match these colors for a second. Why are we doing this, DC? Because we can. What values is adding? Because they're inconsistent. Please hold. I'm going to get the colors for us. Okay. On the slide, well, so this pink is the one above, right? And then we're going to go. Is a PowerPoint roast really necessary? I don't know. Let's go to... I don't see this pink anywhere. But this one I see. Okay, how close is it to... Oops. I'm going to go to the... This darker one, the floral one. It's close. It's not the same though. Do y'all see the difference? So this is their template. Oh my God. And they have a green in here. They don't even have a green here. Why does it matter? Scentsy's going under, and apparently like they have the worst PowerPoint template of all time. Like, how do these shapes... Okay, we're working on it. How do these shapes go with anything? We have these fun, I don't know, free-form designs. Teal looks like it's a big player. Purple looks like it's a big player. I don't know why we decided to go with dark purple right there. Who made this website? They're doing very much freeform, and then we only got freaking triangles. Stop it. Look. Don't buy MLM stuff, but look how cute. I can't not say it. And someone at Scentsy is going to be like, everyone's lying. These are actually cute. I mean, cute. I love Moana. I can't help it, okay? And they do partner with Disney, so Disney's probably the one that actually makes it look cute looking. You know what I'm saying? DC, you're going to cause people to buy MLM stuff. We've already been down that road. I'm not encouraging anybody to do anything. Like, at least everybody in the chat can say, like, yeah, it's cute. I was, when I was thinking about getting out of MLM, the thing that kept me in, I kept myself in, but one of the things that Anti-MLM would say is, oh my God, all MLM products are shit. And I was like, I don't agree. And I was in MLM, so I was like, everything you're saying is shit. So that was a part to whole fallacy. I didn't agree with one aspect, so all of your points were wrong. That was my fault. I'm just saying I don't want to participate in the idea that, well, everything's shit. Everything's awful. I'm like, my R2-D2's cool as hell. Peter Pan, cool as hell. Mickey, Simba, cool as hell. Oh, then why don't you buy it? I mean, if it was affiliate, that would be different. It's MLM, so we're not doing it. Or if you want to, find one at Goodwill. As a professional talker, fitting the limit for chat can be hard. And by the time the rewrite chat's moved on. Yep, I get that. So get commission 25% and from team if 200 once a quarter, go to 20% on any month, not make 250 as 25% only applies in that month. Big drops. Yep. Dude, if you've ever seen comments on my videos, Helen brings like the slap, truly. So if you ever see Helen's comment, it's a good time. Okay. I need to know other people are being driven just as insane by these design choices. I appreciate it. Okay. Sorry.
Since 2020 and that. And 23 to 24, it looks pretty stagnant, which again, you want to see growth in your company. But if you look at overall, it's
not stagnant. We don't know what the numbers are. Oh, but the Scentsy people made this PowerPoint slide. Are they stagnant or they don't want to show the drop? Are we thinking the drop's at 8, 6, 4, or 2? I'm going to say I think the drop's at a 6. I'm looking at these right here. I'm not really sure what these numbers mean because 18, 16. Wouldn't it be like one, like in the hundreds of millions, 200 million, 400 million, 600 million, 800 million, 1 billion? Is this graph even right? Bear with me. We need to zoom in for everybody. Happy to oblige. Would it not be 2018? Here's the number. Why is it at 18? Can someone explain the number of customers per rep? Why am I not reading? I'm wondering this though. Why don't they show the revenue first? Everyone knows except me. Replay crew, my apologies. I don't read anything. I look at pictures. I know. It's in the title of the slide. Can you imagine the difficulties I ran into in school because I didn't read? I mean, I can read. I enjoy reading, but I don't. I look at pictures first. My bad. It doesn't make sense for that slide to be next, but that's okay. For me, I'm glad we're all looking at I'm glad there are people in the chat who read the title of the slides. Oh, where is it? Where's my make fun of myself sound? Where is it?
I don't see what's so great about reading anyways.
I don't see what's so great about reading anyways. Thank you, Catherine Tate. I just look at pictures. I just saw BP Rep on TikTok wearing a sweatshirt that said, I just work here. Cute. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you all for reading. It does need a label, but it's labeled at the top. Rip. I wouldn't. Maybe they made it convoluted on purpose. I know it's labeled. It's just vague. To me, I wouldn't have made a graph like that. But I rarely do graphic design stuff anymore. But the picture's more appealing. Who needs to read? Broken waffles? I get it.
And a decline besides that spike. Okay, so the next slide says average number of new customers per consultant. So this is where he didn't post this on the slide, but he said the average in 2018 of new customers in 2018 was 11 per consultant. In 2024, it was only 4. That's pretty significant. And that
where the slides are cut off on her video, and I appreciate her even grabbing the slides because, like, cool. Please don't go take this real world. I think I give kudos to the fact that she's saying this is what that's talked about. She still buys Scentsy. She has issues with it. It's very like, it seems like it's very like Face Candy Jenna who rips on Bomb Party. She did get terminated by Bomb Party, so I don't know if Scentsy has rules in their policies and procedures about someone talking negatively about the company. Let me see if we missed a logical fallacy. We're at 12. Oh, we're so close to the next one. We're so close.
And he said that meant first ever ordering with Scentsy, I believe. And again, if I misspeak, he didn't share that in a slide. That was just me hearing. But somebody asked that question if that's meant in the Q&A, if that meant they never tried.
Can I just appreciate When she's still talking, she takes the picture off of her video so that it's much more appealing to the viewer. MLM CEOs could take all the notes from this lady. Seriously. Y'all are talking, people want to talk to a person, and you freaking keep the PowerPoint slide on forever. Or you don't even show your face, which is fine. Have a little icon like Callie has an animated talking icon of herself on her gaming streams. So she can have her anonymity, and also people can watch the character talk that syncs up with what Callie's saying live. It's cool as hell. If you don't follow Callie and you like cozy gaming, maybe a great fit. It's Calliope, and I'll link it in the chat.
Right, Scentsy, and Chuck answered yes. So again, they're not getting the reach that they need. So really their hard pushes, they need more customers. They need us to push. And they did talk.
Logic with me here for a second. You don't have enough new customers. You don't have enough new reps. So the solution is more home parties? How does that make any sense? Getting in front of a person, you're saying that getting in front of a person has a better close rate than reaching more people via social media? I don't think that's what the data shows. Truly, I don't. Maybe the CEO thinks everybody's so bad at networking via social media that he doesn't trust them, and so he wants them to go back to doing in person. I don't know. We don't know. Helen said, okay, so number of customers per rep, 17, was at 17, went down to 11. New customers were at 11, went down to 4. So percentages of new customers to existing is not great. The TLDR, things are not great for Scentsy. That's so helpful, DC. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be here all year. It's literal information control. Yes. I need to make a new one of these, but this is the influence continuum. It's part of the BITE model of authoritarian control. I don't agree with everything that the person who created this. I mean, I created the graph, but it's from a cult expert, and all that's linked on the slide. But you have constructive, you have destructive, and you have behavioral control, information control, thought control, emotional control. And within that, you have influence. I'm too long to rehash out, but the information is solid, in my opinion. The dissertation he had for his PhD, super solid. I like the information. I don't agree with the personal views, if that makes sense. Oh, Rach said, I think Sam D said Chuck is Orville's brother. Let's go. Thank you so much. Again, promoting Sam D. Was in Scentsy, great creator, makes incredible videos. If you like the sound bites, Sam does like video clip bites with like one word or a little small phrase that goes throughout her videos. It's a good time. Sound quality, great. Visual, great. Editing, great. Love bombing, no. Jessica, well, agree. Yeah. Members know why.
About training, because people ask, like, what are you going to do to help us get there? And they did start a new training. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Here's the thing. When I started, I did parties. I didn't have good
She just said, I'm not interested in that. Let me go back. I'm sorry. We're almost at 12. We're almost at the next logical fallacy. Did they group this by logical fallacies? They did. I'm sorry. User error on my part. Oh, we're good. We're coming up at minute 11 for Slippery Slope. We missed a post hawk, ergo propter hawk. I'm still working on this. At minute 7 and 52 seconds, she said, so those 2 slides, Dan was again, as soon as I can post that, I will post the video for you guys to watch, but that is pretty alarming. There's so many inactive consultants and that only 58% are placing an order in a given month. That's not a lot of consultants. This is, and I know, this doesn't sound like, oh my God, are you actually anti-MLM DC? Yes, I am. I'm going to be fair. If she has logical fallacies, we're going to talk about it. And there's still issues with Scentsy, okay? I'm just...
What is a fallacy? A fallacy is an error in logic, a place where someone has made a mistake in their thinking.
My bad. Post hoc ergo propter hoc is not linked. We have it. Like, that's a mouthful, DC. I know. Post hoc ergo propter hoc. Here we go.
What is a post hoc ergo propter hoc fallacy? Post hoc ergo propter hoc is concluding that since A happened before B, A must have caused B.
Appeal to fear. Please hold. There we go. For some reason, some of these... Okay, they're all right now. Okay. Thank you for your grace with the technical difficulties. I appreciate it. And again, the speaker assumes that the low number of active consultants is causing Scentsy's problems without considering other potential factors or proving a causal relationship. Now, it could be anti-MLM. It could be people looking at YouTube. It could be people saying, holy shit, I have a lot of inventory and I don't need any more. It could be that they don't like the new products. It could be the price itself. It could be the economy. There's lots of things, but since we know that the reps are the actual customers of the company and we see a decline in the reps, that is concerning for the companies for sure. That's my opinion. In my experience in 2 MLMs, we were the glorified customers of the multi-level marketing companies. I love post hoc. It's my favorite Latin phrase. Y'all are the best. Hi, Dan. Dan was the man talking on the corporate Zoom. Chuck was the tech in the room, I think, was introduced at the part of the video and answering chat, but said answered in live when not. We're at minute 9. We're about to run into a hasty generalization, but after slippery slope. So what a delight.
Really, they're hard pushes. They need more customers. They need us to push. And they did talk about training because people asked, like, what are you going to do to help us get there? And they did start a new training. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Here's the thing. When I started, I did parties. I didn't have good success with that. I mean, I did well enough. I got my warmer. I hit all the, I guess I shouldn't say it like that. I have a lot of people that I know. I have a lot of support from friends and things like that I've made a community. And since my son passed, I had known a lot of people to reach out to. And because I was sharing it on Facebook.
Unexpected. I apologize. I didn't know that she just brought it up casually. So I don't know if she's actually, I think she was just telling the history of what happened, not using her son's death for anything. And I'm very sorry to hear that she lost a child. Very, very devastating. And my condolences.
They reach out to me and they did place an order, but them continuing ordering from me is not very frequent.
Wait, did she say that she told people about her son passing away and they placed an order? Hold on. 10 minutes.
Enough. I got my warmer. I hit all the, I guess I shouldn't say it like that. I have a lot of people that I know. I have a lot of support from friends and things like that I've made a community. And since my son passed, I had known a lot of people to reach out to. And because I was sharing it on Facebook, they reached out to me and they did place an order. But they're
someone who doesn't have auditory issues. What is she saying? Is she saying she had a community of people on Facebook? And people on Facebook reached out to her because her... Charity, I'm not trying to misunderstand you. I'm very much trying to understand what you're saying. Oh, God. She used the passing of her son to sell wax. Oh, Charity. Charity, if we misunderstood you, please let us know in the comments. Or if you don't want to, you can send me an email. sayhellotodc@gmail.com. Also, if y'all want to take pity on me and send me stuff that you want me to react to, you can go to my campsite if you want. I know that sounds like tedious, but I have an unlimited file upload, so you don't have to worry about, I don't know, file sizes and shit like that. Since she lost, she had a lot of people to see. Oh, I'm hoping, Margaret said, I'm hoping she is saying that she had a community of people and they chose to show support by placing an order. I hope it's the best answer that doesn't have anything to do with her son passing away. I hope she didn't inadvertently use that to sell wax. I hope that's the case. It doesn't sound like it, but I hope.
Them continuing ordering from me is not very frequent. But that's not really what I wanted. I started Scentsy because I just wanted to buy to get a discount. And I think that's what Scentsy's problem is they're saying that a lot of their customers, what did it say in that slide again? I'm going to go back to that. So first of all, most are not active, and only 58% of consultants. Again, they're saying, though, that their customer base is, I'm going to get into this hostess one, but they said 70% of their hostess are consultants. So what does that say? That you want us to go get new customers. You want us to, they've talked about this in nauseum about turning your hostess into a consultant and getting your friends to be consultants because then they can save and get a discount, which whatever, but I'm not in recruiting. So that's just not me. And so again,
she's not in recruiting anymore. She doesn't have anybody on her team. Charity, you don't have anyone on your team? If you do, then I wouldn't say that that's very truthful. So we're at minute 11, and we're about to hit the slippery slope.
There's the push. You sign up people, but then they only have an interest order when they get a discount, and then eventually they don't order enough, and then you kick them out. So it's a double-edged sword. You say you want new consultants, but then it's not the consultants that you want. So I really don't foresee this going well in 2024. I'm just saying, and I'm just predicting, and they need to change their model. I don't think this is sustainable at all. So, okay, the next slide is average PRV per consultant.
Okay. She's about to say it, so get ready.
So that's the product that we're selling. So PRV is like, so we need to sell $200 or 200 PRV in a month in the 1 month, a calendar year. So it's basically $200. Now, not every product has the same product value. So like Disney has less product value. So sometimes when someone orders a bar, it's not the same PRV as the cost of the bar because it's a different ratio. So they go off of PRV, not the $200. So basically
every MLM does that. She says, okay, the next slide is average PRV per consultant. So that's the product that we're selling. So PRV is like we need to sell $200 or 200 PRV in a month, in a calendar year. In whatever. It's basically $200. Now, not every product has the same product value, so Disney has less product value. And the speaker implies that because some products have less value, it will lead to a cascade of negative effects on sales and sustainability without providing an evidence for each step in the chain of events. I agree with that. I also, in my experience from when I was in 2 MLMs, I see what she's saying. I don't think the model that they're doing is sustainable. I agree with Charity. I think she should have added more things so she's not participating in a slippery slope. Where is it?
What is the slippery slope fallacy? The slippery slope fallacy assumes that if we take one step, nothing will stop us from taking a series of steps because each step is the same. A slippery slope fallacy assumes there is no line between adding 1 dog to the house and adding 2 or 3 dogs. But 1 dog and 3 dogs are different. Sometimes the way to recognize a slippery slope fallacy is to take the progression to its logical conclusion.
Lady Midersaw has a great question. Lady Midersaw said, she does know that Scentsy will end her contract for this, right? Her comments go against non-disparagement clauses in the terms and conditions. She's not anti-MLM. I don't think. She reviews wax. She says she has snarky commentary, and she's giving her honest opinion on the compensation plan. From my understanding, she's not anti-MLM. I do my best to not react to other anti-MLM videos. If I got this wrong, my apologies. Charity. She has a lot of Scentsy warmers, so I'm thinking she's not anti-MLM. Even though I also have R2D2, but I have a whole R2D2 shelf, so. I think she's giving a lot of good information. I also think it's valuable for people who are still pro-MLM to have us also say the issues and information we agree with when there's problems. I think it gives credibility to us breaking down logical fallacies. I know Aaron does it. I know Julie Joe does it. There's lots of people who are trying to additionally add it, like me. I don't know them very well. I'm trying to study on them, but it also helps us when we're breaking down an MLM pitch or something like this. I agree with a lot of what she's saying. I just think there's holes. Yeah, it definitely breaks her contract, I think, Becca. But that's me. I hope she doesn't get terminated.
You have to sell, right now it's 200 PRV. So again, they are looking from 2018 to 2024, and there's really not growth except that spike. What does that say? Your business is not going to sustain at the rate that it is. But again, the changes that they want to make these are my opinions and feelings. I don't feel that they're sustainable. So
I like that she clarifies that they're her opinions.
Get what you need in 2024. That's all I'm going to say. If they don't switch to a different model, I fear that Scentsy will not
I don't know what's happening. Her video is zooming out.
Be here. And I'm sorry, get what you want in 2025. I don't know how they're going to sustain past that. I'm being honest. It would benefit them to switch to a different way, whether that's affiliate, because I have customers, and I will tell you that 90% of my customers are YouTube followers here. So thank you so much for.
So she has customers, and her customers come from her YouTube reviews. She has about 2,000 subscribers. She's selling through YouTube. She just participated in a hasty generalization. She said, I don't know how they're going to sustain past that. I'm being honest. It would benefit them to switch to a different way, whether that's affiliate, because I have customers. Hi, Av. There's room for us to say, we really like what she's saying. We like how honest she's being, that she has lots of opinions about the holes in the comp plan changes. And also, I hope it adds credibility to the conversation of anti-MLM that we're saying, hey, this is a logical fallacy. It could be better. You're the opinion or the perspective or the logic could be better. So when we're talking to pro-MLM people, and she's pro-MLM, she's at least pro-Scentsy products, maybe it will land home. And I don't think logic rings the bell the best for people who are in turmoil over potentially being in a commercial cult. I think sometimes there is an appeal to emotion, again, logical fallacy, but I think sometimes people's hearts want to be spoken to. I'm more of a, hey, by the way, this is a logical fallacy, and you're falling for it, and then that's getting you into an MLM. At least go in with your eyes wide open and stop participating in information control on the MLM's part. Anyways, ramble done.
For being amazing and purchasing from me, that is not an.
Well, I think yes, and here's why. Sorry. Watch who you want to watch that feels safe for you to watch. I'm not safe for some people. I've seen the unsubscribes. Preserve and promote your emotional well-being, or also find people you want to watch. Everyone who's been in MLM, in my opinion, has participated in some type of fuckery. Your mind gets twisted a little bit when you're in a commercial cult. I'm not saying that it doesn't make you, that you're not responsible for your behavior. I'm saying that it impacts it, influences it. When you're in an organization that encourages your authentic self, you're on the constructive side of influence. When you're on the destructive side, you have a false or a cult identity. There's encouraged dependency and obedience. There's things that impact how you see the world based off of the organization you're a part of. Everyone has a choice and there's influence. I'm not going to say everyone has a choice, but there's influence, and that absolves them of their behavior. Also, shame about, or is it either shame? It's either shame or guilt. Guilt about what you've done in MLM. If you did something shitty to someone, that's okay, because it says emotions are signposts. Emotions are neutral. They're signposts that tell you about your core values. And shame says, hey, maybe you're operating outside of what you actually believe in. Like not taking advantage of people, or not using something like your son's passing away to sell stuff, or signing people up who are not financially able to buy the inventory needed in Mary Kate, like I did. I have shame about that because my core value, I went against it. I went against logical thinking and caring about someone, and knowing that my director had predatory instincts towards somebody who was looking for a way to make money. Anyways. I don't want us to participate in a part to whole fallacy or a whole to part fallacy. I want us to say, make the best decision for yourself. And also, some people can do shitty things, and then there's stuff that's still good in them. We're human. We make mistakes, and also you get to decide who you want to watch or who you want to be around. I just don't want us to say, oh my God, you did this, and so everything you said is going to be shit. And I don't think y'all are saying that either. Agree, and I think awareness grows as you move further and further away from your commercial cult or destructive influence. I say that because, and I don't remember the numbers, but there are people, you're more prone to rejoin a high control group within a year of leaving a high control group. It's a process to unlearn your cult identity. It's a process to find your authentic self, and also become, and therapy is involved, and get back to your core values and listening to your core values and acting on your core values. And maybe her core values align with our core values of not taking advantage of people, even if it's take advantage of a situation. We hope, and that doesn't mean like, oh my God, anti-MLM, everyone who's anti-MLM should be watched. That is a whole two-part fallacy. Just because you're an anti-MLM doesn't mean that you're a good creator. Just because there's one bad creator in anti-MLM doesn't mean that all anti-MLM creators are bad. Deprogramming is a thing. That's all I want to say. I think it's complex. And also, watch who you want to watch and don't watch who you don't want to watch. And I try to promote channels that I actually watch. That's one of my things. So I would definitely watch her stuff if she ever became anti-MLM. And I try to be very careful about what I promote to y'all out of respect for y'all. So, anyways. Yes, I agree. She can have done really yucky things. And also, when you're waking up from being in a commercial cult, it's messy. That's all. I'm not trying to yell at anybody. I'm just passionately like having a one-sided conversation with y'all. So I appreciate the back and forth. I appreciate different perspectives. I appreciate live chat and replay crew. Hello. Back to the video.
Expectation, but when they do, that is where my outreach goes. So again, there you go. But I don't push that, and I don't want to be that pushy person. If people want to buy something because I love it or they want to try it, God bless you. But like, I think their model has to change. I think people are sick and tired of
only few making money and a lot of people are not. So
then the average party order count. Okay, I wrote this down. It's coming back to me now. Like that song is coming back to me now. I believe that this slide is related to that because of party.
Also, coconuts. Hello. I'm sorry if I missed you earlier.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, dee-dee-dee-dee, there they are, standing in a row. Big one, small one, some as big as your head.
Faulty appeal to with four. Oh, straw man. We're about to hit straw man. Agree. And I would say, like, don't feel like if you leave an MLM that you have to do like anti-MLM content. You can take time to figure stuff out. I was already kind of processing like the idea of leaving for 6 months. I was in Aaron's Discord as still in an MLM, and I was processing through things, and people knew that, and people in Aaron's Discord helped me get out of MLM. Being able to ask questions in a safe place and get answers instead of getting shut down by my upline was refreshing. Live chat, like, I think that's why I think that's one of the reasons I love live streaming, is because that was a place where I got to have my first kind of dip my toes in the conversation and then have more conversations in Discord because of y'all. So like having just regular conversations with people is cool, or just knowing yourself, hey, I'm not going to buy from MLM. I'm going to mute MLM personally, and I don't have to speak up about it at all. You can do whatever you want. Don't feel pressured to have your like exit journey look a specific way. Bye, Nelkita. Have a good lurk mode. Have a good night. All right.
And the rewards, because the threshold is 200.
Enjoy the end of the month like you've never enjoyed it in MLM. I don't know. Take a nap, watch a movie, drink something delicious, eat a snack, go hang out with your friends. The month ends outside of MLMs are just like literally the best. They're the best.
That you start getting rewards, the price per items has gone up. So like my Wicked Warmer was $100. So you can hit
Wicked Warmer? Please hold.
that 200 to close a party and start getting rewards a lot quicker because their prices have gone up, which then increases your rewards and dollar that you.
Well, this looks awful. Do y'all want to see the warmer? Because I want to show it to you. Primary? $100 for this. Now, we don't know if that's metal. That looks like plastic. It looks like plastic. I'm not going to look at the Stormtrooper. It's so small, too. Look how small that is for $100? Oh, we're not going to play? That's cool. Cool. Something on a MLM website doesn't work? I don't know what that is. Free to fly looks awful. It's like you can... Oh my god. Whatever. I wonder if I can fix it now. Let me see.
You get free. So they said from 2018 again.
We fixed it. Now we can zoom in. We can zoom in now. Let's go. I love it.
Dan kept saying the 2018 number, so I'm just going to tell you. He said from 2018 to 2024, it went from 5 to 12. That's a lot of rewards that they are giving out. And again, remember, because you bundle and save, when you do a 3-pack of Counter Clean, that's 3 items. So again, that's increasing.
My R2D2 is $85 to $100. Dear God. R2. Oh, just the head? Oh, it's a replacement head. 18. They only have a replacement head? Hope I don't break mine. They don't have it anymore? Star Wars. Stop. I'm sorry. I have to be honest. The Death Star, the TIE Fighter, Boba Fett, on sale. Don't buy it. Don't buy it, okay? I know Jen's like, don't do it, DC. I'm not going to. The Stormtrooper Scentsy Mini Warmer, that plugs in. Okay. If you don't like Star Wars, continue on.
Count that you're getting. So that's where this.
They have warmers for $150. Do they cure cancer? What?
Comes in is that's a big difference when your sales are going like this and then you're giving out this.
Now again, if you find them at Goodwill, live your best life. Or if your friend gives you one after they've gotten out of Scentsy, live your best life. Because I'm living my best life with this R2D2, and I'm so grateful that Jen gave it to me.
Much like it's not equal, it's not less. So this is why they're changing things. Okay, so that's part of that explaining. Okay, so then in the next slide, it's average PRV per consultant, average party order count. So when you look at those 2 slides, you're not seeing an increase in the PRV.
See, the problem with me is I cannot get past the awful template to look at the data. I skip right over the title because the background is busy. Oh, guess what? We can zoom in. Can I zoom in? This is the same like brightness of color as this. It's the same like intensity of color as the teal. Oh, but purple's darker, deeper color than teal. I understand, but like you don't see that, in my opinion, with this because it's all like 100% fill or 100%. What is it? It's like full color. There's no tint. The background's bright. Okay, sorry. The background's bright. Then we have purple. Then we have awful text. Then we have information. This is the same size essentially as this. Then we have a super bright white border. So you're looking at it and you go to, for me, I go to this white border because there's more of it before I even go to the lines. Does it matter? No.
So the product amount, so your party, let's say, isn't going from 2 to 400 plus those rewards. He is saying that with the decrease in sales, they're...
Bless you, Ob. Yes, saturated. I was like, words? Words are hard. You can do any kind of scent, but you can also buy scents from like small businesses on Etsy. Hi, y'all. Why are we looking at a slide of my bedspread in 2002? Lol, that's what the pastel reminds me of. Aya? Yes, 100%. Maybe I should have this not.
How many items they're giving out for free or half price or using your host, well, free or half price, because those are the 2 options. You get Hostess Rewards, which is free product, or you get half price, which is the count of like, instead of for your counter clean, is it $30? You're only spending $15. That is why they're doing away with the bundle and saves. That's it right there. That's what we talked about last night. I was like, they've got a bigger plan in mind because that's why they're breaking apart the bundle and save. Because like I told you, that's what I do with every single one of my parties. I throw every single one of those bundle and saves into my Hostess Rewards or half price, or mostly into my half price items, because you're getting 3 items for half price instead of 1 warmer for $20. I'm getting 3 counter clean for $15. Okay. So Then he went into this whole, okay, you know how Scentsy does things. So how to grow leaders. Okay. So get a non-consultant party.
Do we see what happened here? What's wrong, DC? I'm listening to you while I'm cleaning. Well, imagine an awful slide that looks like Aya's bedspread. And then the purple title box doesn't go all the way across the title. So we have how do leaders and purple background grow? Why are these not this leading? So leading is from the bottom of the letters on the first line to the bottom of the letters on the second line. That's leading, the space between lines. The space between non-consultant party hosts and leveraging the host rewards is one size. And then it's different from... Okay, we'll just measure it. We don't believe you, DC. That's okay. It's okay. We'll figure this out. Stop snapping a point. There you go. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong several times today. It's good for my soul. Oh. Okay, negligible. I could be way wrong. Oh no, that's way lower. Bottom line, way off. Do we see that? Why does it matter, DC? I mean, do y'all have a graphic designer that works for you? That one's off too. Why is that one different than this one? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? We see that, it hurts. How do you grow a leader? I think in the commercial cult greenhouse. You get sleep deprivation, you get to be dehydrated, you're gonna be intermittent fasting, you get to read personal development books. It's a whole thing. Because Canva and PowerPoint literally snap in place for you. You have to try to make it uneven. Coconuts? You're making too much sense. Oh my god, Becca, this is the best. Becca said to grow a leader, you have to pour into them. You win. Becca wins. Becca wins.
So basically going back out and doing parties, okay? Leverage the host rewards program, build genuine relationships, use customer data strategically. I don't know what you want me to say. Like it's clearly based on this data.
We're at 16 minutes. There is a logical fallacy. So that the 16, we're almost there. 16 minutes 55, it's going to be a straw man. And we do love a straw man. We do. I'm double checking I didn't miss anything. Okay, here we go.
Of your consultants do not want to be pushy, and I've watched so many videos and people doing videos like this that are going after the pushy Scentsy consultants. Go look, search it. It's all over the internet, and I kind of feel bad because they're getting mocked, but then not really, because you put yourself out there, and if you're going to push this is what happens, right? Like things like this, things change, right?
Is she talking about anti-MLM? The reason I think she is, and again, we've talked about this on stream. For example, Bomb Party, Bethy, super reasonable. We wish Bethy was still a teacher because we think she'd be a great teacher, and she left it to do Bomb Party. There are people on the entire spectrum of Jessie Lee Ward to Bethy, or Jessie Lee Ward to whatever. This lady's very reasonable. There are probably a lot more reasonable, I say reasonable, emotionally regulated functional people in MLM, like Charity, than they are emotionally dysregulated, dysfunctional people. That is hasty generalization, but obviously the wild reps get more attention. So I think that's probably something that would have data to support it. I don't have the data to support it in terms of actual, like, numbers. Hello, Alexis. How's Baby Snark? How are you?
Okay, and then he did this whole renewal for field leaders, and apparently it was a book that they suggested at Scentsy Family Reunion, I believe, and so they highlighted some of that video, and I just ignored it because, again, and then he uses acronym CHISEL: Cash, Hope, Innovation, Simplification, Expansion, Leadership. Most people who are selling Scentsy do not want to be pushy. They don't want to ask a friend. Do you know how many of these videos I've seen of leaders saying, go to Target, leave your business card, go talk to a stranger, go to the grocery store, do this, drop off this? That is not cool. And really, in today's society, I wouldn't be doing that. I just would not.
Again, someone's going to be listening to her and say, wow, you sound really reasonable. I'd love to join your team. I'd love to buy from you. She's right. Nobody wants to go to Target and randomly walk up to people and pray for them. That's a churchy thing. Or leave your business card somewhere, or go up to somebody in line and say, oh my God, I love your hair. Your hair's so cute. You know what? You have such a good vibe. I think I think like, I'd love to have someone like you in my life. Here's my Facebook. Add me as a friend. Then you start this whole long-term process of warming up someone to buy your multi-level marketing product. It's exhausting. It's disingenuous. Yeah, this ain't Bethel. God, the grave soaking. I cannot.
Okay, so now he's going to get into this video and talk about the changes.
Love it. They recommended a book. It's rubbish. I ignored it. Yes, Helen. Melissa Collins. Yep. Yeah, and Unibrow Lady screaming at us. Yep, and Sunny D talking about the fight with her daughter. Oversharing.
So the first thing that they're discontinuing is car bars globally. The sales are not there, so that's gone. And
car bars? What are car bars? Let me just look this up. Sorry. There we go. Why is this over here? What's car bar Scentsy? Charlene and Amy recommending Perplexity is the best because it cites the sources too. Incredible. A Scentsy car bar is a popular car air freshener product designed to provide long-lasting fragrance for vehicles. So they're saying that they are not getting enough sales from them. It's not worth it to make. They're ending that. Savannah covered it too. Savannah's video on Sunny, incredible. Coconut said, do we think Sunny was pissed? I'm not sure she said if she was pissed. Sarcasm. What I would give to experience Sunny's live again for the first time. Yeah.
this will be in the new catalog starting March 1st, 2025.
We call my friend's little dude mini reader. Oh my God, Alexis, I love that. Air freshener for the car. Thank you, Margaret.
Okay, so this is the changes. So
all I could see is the wax melting in the car and getting everywhere in the Texas summer. Giggle trig? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Tori. I don't know if it's annoying me saying hello to people in the chat. Replay crew, I don't know. I enjoy trying to say hi to people. I hope it's not annoying. I know it can be disjointing. Obviously, this is not a recorded video. Replay crew, I'm happy that you're here. If you're here, and live chat is a fun place and not everyone can join in. It's always open. Emberry, the TLDR, this Scentsy rep is not happy with the comp plan changes, and she thinks that the way they were presented in this video, some of them are bullshit. Some of the answers are bullshit. She doesn't think some of the data was represented correctly, and she thinks that the way the owner is talking about how reps should run their business is unreasonable in 2025, which I'm cool. I'm a regular replayer, no bother.
These items, get them. Travel twist.
Thanks, Broken Waffles. That's very kind.
globally. Well-traveled twists suck and they don't perform. I've tried 2 of them. I put them in my car. I put them in my drawer. They're not good product. And honestly, the car bars are kind of sucky too.
What's the over-under on Charity getting terminated from Scentsy? I'm going to say... I hope she's not terminated, but it's... the stuff she's saying... And again, the products are out, so maybe it doesn't matter. Ooh, it's a tough call. It's a tough call. Bye, Wendy. Happy birthday.
And lastly, Scentsy Body, region 2 and 3. Now that is Australia, Europe, and so I'm drawing a blank on the last one. I wrote it down. New Zealand, right? Did I get that right? So that's region 2 and 3. That will be gone in 2025. So for the US, we'll still have body care, but don't hold your breath.
Don't hold your breath because Scentsy sucks. Oh, wait, she didn't say that. My bad.
Okay, so we already talked about this.
I just rolled my percentile dice and they said yes to her getting terminated. Wait, do you actually have percentile dice or is that like a joke? Because I really want some percentile dice. I would love to roll those during stream. Everyone's be like, oh, it was a joke, DC. Why don't I get that? I don't know. Where's Jessica? Why didn't I do this with Jessica? My sister is my person to be like, that was a joke. We were joking. Okay, but can you link me? Do I just type in percentile dice Dungeons and Dragons? You've changed my life, Rachel. Oh my god. Thank you also for the direct info. As a frequent replayer, I know the deal with a once live stream. I do hit issues if listening during dog walk, having to pull phone out of pocket and rewind to see the awful visuals being referred. Okay, great feedback. Would it be helpful for me to do a better job describing the visuals that are on screen? Because I'd love to improve. So let me know, please, if you don't mind.
Phone save is no more.
Do we need a magic 8-ball? A purple magic 8-ball? Ooh.
Okay, so you can
for sure, Suzanne. Yes. Fired, terminated, same thing essentially. Fired is for here in the US. Fired is more for employees. Terminated is more for independent contractors. Independent contractors have a limited relationship with the company they're contracted with, and they can be, in most states, terminated at any time for any reason. And same with employees, but it's a little bit different. Employees get benefits, independent contractors do not. Can they afford to dump reps? Rachel, that makes so much sense. We don't know. We don't know. Yes, please describe visuals that helps your stream be more inclusive. For sure. Yes, we've tried to. We've been moving towards that. We have a better sound set up. So if you need to be able to like, if you need help auditorily because you need to be able to see lips while you're listening, we've set it up differently. So like hopefully we're moving towards being always trying to be more inclusive. And I appreciate y'all's feedback. Thank you very much. Something else I would appreciate if we got off an odd number, we're at 71, I'd take a 72, I'd take a 74, something not odd numbered. Although 75 is our favorite odd number.
Okay, let me rephrase that because I don't want misinformation. You can do the buy 5 get 1 free, but
cool,
only
Lady
through your
Mysa.
Consultant. Now, remember what I told you that 70% of parties are consultants are hosting. The majority of the sales are coming
76. Bless y'all. Thank you so much.
From consultants. We saw that in that other slide. Let me go back because I don't want to misspeak on what the percentage. 58.
It says 72. Let me just give it. Mine updates a little bit quicker. Sometimes it takes a while and sometimes having to refresh. It does it on mine says 76 right now. And we just lost one to 75. So normally I have a like thumbs down or what's up. We're at 78 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. Welcome. Welcome.
Consultants place an order in a month, but only 20 5% are active, which again, we talked about the criteria for that. So when you're looking at this data, that's, people did speculate that that was part of it. Okay. There was a lot of great comments in that live video. So thank you so much. I was reading those last night and today. So many great comments talking about that.
1 second. It's okay. She did a live stream that was like an hour long. It was it's pretty interesting if y'all want to watch that at some point.
Like, I think it's because a lot of people are consultants who are ordering. So it's not going to affect us as consultants. What it's going to affect is the consumer. Now, here's the thing though. Scentsy is, I do think people speculated this too as well, that they're changing this because that means if you do a home party, and Dan even mentioned this in the video, like if you're doing a home party, it's like our old book parties and you had the fill-in form and then you went home and you added everything online and you had their little, paper and you had all their credit card information or checks. And I'm not going to take a check from anybody, but like you had that little sheet.
What about Square? No, we haven't heard of Square. We haven't heard of, I don't know, the internet, computers, tablets. What's happening? You're going to take it down on a form, then go home and input it, and then like run someone's credit card and someone's going to be cool with that? What is this? What is happening?
You gave them a handout and you went home and you put it in your computer because most of us didn't have iPads and laptops with us. And then you would upload.
How things used to be, yes. I hope the CEO, I'm going to go back. Oh, we're at 20. Dang it, we missed the straw man. Let me play straw man real quick. So at 1655, she said, like things like this, things change, right? And then he said this whole renewal for fuel field leaders. Field leaders? Whatever. And apparently it was a book that they suggested at Scentsy Family Reunion, I believe. And so they highlighted some of that in the video, and I just ignored it because, again, he uses an acronym, and I just ignored it. And then he used an acronym, Chisel, something, hope, innovation, simplification, expansion. Oh. This is an issue because, like, I know no one's going to like this. Oh my God, DC. I know y'all aren't going to like this. And again, if you don't, obviously, we just know, I just know y'all aren't going to like this, and that's okay. This ends up being a straw man, even though we understand that personal development is fuckery sometimes, and it's used to keep people in the thought control, emotional control, information control space. If you separate that though, the speaker, Charity, is dismissing Scentsy's leadership strategies by oversimplifying them, making them easier to criticize without addressing the actual content or potential benefits. I don't think there's any benefits. But if I'm trying to be fair, it's a straw man. I'm like, I'm so sorry, this is a logical fallacy.
What is a straw man fallacy? The fallacy of straw man is changing or exaggerating an opponent's position to make it easier to refute. The straw man fallacy is similar to the red herring fallacy. A straw man argument introduces an irrelevant position, a position which nobody in the argument really believes in, then attacks it.
It's obviously missing nuance. However, if you're in MLM and you've never heard of the BITE model of authoritarian control, if you've never heard of destructive or constructive influence, if you've never heard of a commercial cult, if you've never heard of a high control group, you're going to watch this and see her stuff and say, well, I saw value in the call. I saw value in that book. I saw value in what they had to say. And we listened to Charity say the video was fuckery. My words, not hers. So I ignored it. Fine. I agree with that, but also straw man. Both. I am once again proposing appeal to bullshit. Yes, logical fallacies that maybe are recognized in academia and also The broken waffle fallacies? Broken waffles fallacies. A waffle saga. Also this. We listen and we judge. Can you say that again? The straw man? Yes. The speaker dismissed Scentsy's leadership strategies. So Charity dismissed Scentsy's leadership strategies by oversimplifying and misrepresenting them, making them easier to criticize without addressing the actual content or potential benefits. So here it is.
What is a straw man fallacy? The fallacy of straw man is changing or exaggerating an opponent's position to make it easier to refute. The straw man fallacy is similar to the red herring fallacy. A straw man argument introduces an irrelevant position, a position which nobody in the argument really believes in, then attacks it.
The purpose, in my opinion, of the anti-MLM movement on my channel, on my corner of the internet, is hopefully to give information to somebody who's still pro-MLM and helps them start to think and get out of the power and control cycle that they're in multi-level marketing. That they can get out of their commercial cult, that they can get out of their high control group. Even when we're sharing information that's rough for us and anti-MLM to hear, I think the points that the leadership made could be debunked. I think Julie Anderson did it on her live. The information itself is debunkable, not just saying it's shit and not talking about it. So, anyways. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, chat.
The sale, and you would close it out for the hostess, and then it would get shipped to her.
Dropping waffle on screen, coming right up. In honor of broken waffles. Oh, God. Oh, wait. Greg. Here. I'm doing my best. Broken waffles? This is for you.
Do you like waffles?
We do like waffles. Why are we breathing hard? I don't know. All right.
Well, I think that's why they're doing that, is because then you go out and have a party, and then you can close that party out right there. Okay, fair. But I want to know, from the 70% of consultants that are having parties, who of you are going out and doing parties? I am not going to do that. So again, if my sales are not high, I don't give two shits. I'm a nurse. I take care of people. That is my passion. I love Scentsy. I love wax. I love home fragrance. I love candles. But I am not going to push anything on anybody. And I think things are changing, and people are tired of the pushy, rude, not truthful leaders. People are done with that. Hello, did we not learn anything ever? Do we not know anything? People are tired of it. Look at all of the other businesses that are similar to Scentsy that have gone under, have changed, sold out, whatever they did, because people are fed up. So if Scentsy's going to save this, I'll get into a little bit more of my pissiness at the end, okay?
Love it.
So now it's going to be anything that's pick me, pick
yeah, that would be great, Cal. Let's see. Oh, wait. Did we do January already? Let me see if we did January gifted membership. I don't think we did. Please hold. Let me see if we got it. Close. Let me go over here really quick. I don't remember if I did gifted memberships in January. Uh-oh. Let's go raid Wendy and Jen's live after this. I totally forgot. Y'all could go over to Wendy and Jen's stream. Or maybe it's only on Wendy's channel. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. I'm itchy. What? That was an inside thought. Dear God. All right. Money. All right. 5 coming up. Welcome to Illyria.
Horatio Gold. Headmaster.
Bye, Cal.
Very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard
you wanted to see me?
I'd like to say welcome.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome,
Welcome to Illyria.
I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Oh, no. I'm going to give 5 more. What do you mean you give up? Did I miss your chats? Hero! How are you? My bad. It's tough for me running a stream and reading at the same time. Okay. 5 more coming on up. I do this every month. I give 10 away a month. It's almost the end of January. We're going to do it in February too. 5 more.
Horatio Gold. Headmaster.
Bye, Collective
Very
Mimo.
pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir. Heard
you wanted to see me?
I'd
Dang it.
like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
To all the Scentsy people who just got memberships, welcome. I'm not saying you're in Scentsy. I'm saying I'm not going to put you on screen. Not you, Melody. The other. If you want to join the Discord and learn about Anti-MLM, feel free to if you're a member. Oops. Rip. That's me. Wait. Here we go.
Particularly said, if you buy 3 fragrance flowers, you save 10%. If you buy scent circles, you have to pick 2 of the 3 packs, so that's 6 scent circles, and you get 10%.
I'm sorry, Broken Waffles. I tried.
Okay, so stock up right now.
Yes. Reminder to anyone who might be frustrated not getting gifted memberships. Branded accounts can't get gifted memberships, and some old accounts are just branded for no reason, like mine. Yes. And just because I am like rooting for someone to get a gifted membership doesn't mean that I'm unhappy when other people get one or that I don't want everyone to be able to get one. I do like giving 10 away a month, and I'm grateful that y'all are here, and anybody who also is a paying member, I'm very grateful that y'all like this is an appeal to pity. It's not meant to be. I'm glad that I get to make YouTube videos. I have gone from being a creative director to my journey with endometriosis. This is the only job I have now. So I'm appreciative of that y'all are here, that the community's here, that I get to stream at all. And I'm very grateful for the members and the subscribers and people who just like my comment, give it a thumbs up, and help other people find anti-MLM stuff. So thank you. Meow.
February. Go and get all your bundle and saves. You seriously, I know that you're watching me as a consultant, so I'm not going to like order from me. No, because I know you're a consultant if you're watching this. So you don't need to. I mean, real.
I mean, we're not consultants, but we love your video. Great camera, by the way.
Now that
Savannah, thank you so much. Savannah gifted Chicky Chick a membership. Welcome.
All these statistics, my mind is blown. So that means most people who watch my videos are not customers. Okay, so with a warmer, and you have to order 6 bars, you save 10%. Do you remember the savings we got before? Plus, you used to be able to add that as your host reward, but now, or half price items. You're not going to be able to do that anymore. And well, now somebody asked that in the comments, and it's only specific.
Oh my God, Chuck. There will be bundles for host rewards.
Specific bundles. So I think
but will be simplified. Will bundles continue to be options for host 1/2 off specials for free? There will be bundles for host rewards, but will be simplified. Simplified means not as good, in my opinion. That's marketing for like not as good. My aunt used to call me Chicky when I was little. Cute. Y'all love the mug. I love that. I was like a little shocked at first, and now I'm like attached to it. I also love her gingerbread house warmer. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I'm not going to speak because I honestly don't know, because they didn't like show. Oh yeah, they did in the one slide. I'm getting ahead of myself. Diffuser and 6 oils, you can save 10%. So again, you have to buy a diffuser, which is not cheap, and then 6 oils just to save 10%. And Air, now they're changing their whole naming system. I'm not going to get into the boring details. When I visually can see that catalog, and can tell you the whole Scentsy Air. They literally changed, everything is going to be Scentsy Air. It's going to be the air purifier, the tabletop, the wall fan diffuser. All of those are going to be part of this air system. So this is what one of those items plus 6 pod 2-packs. Then you can save 10%. That is a slap in the face, okay? So here's my thing with this, okay?
Charity. I think her name's Charity. Charity? Whatever your name is. I love that you're actually saying the quiet part out loud. I know when I was in Young Living, when I was in Mary Kay and stuff happened, it's like, this is awful. Who decided to do this? The company did. Mary Young, we're looking at you.
I did share this in a short, and then I posted this on my post, okay? I just got to be able to, I don't have my readers up here. Okay. So we all know the traditional bundle and save. So what I'm going to
can we appreciate that Charity has notes? Dude, we're at 89 likes for y'all Taylor Swift fans. I love it. For me, don't love it because odd number, but thank you so much.
Tell you going into 2025 is this.
Oh, she is pissed. And there's a live stream she did that's an hour. It's good.
I'm going to share this right now. So the bundle and save is right there that I just shared with you.
Dear God, the zoom in of this PowerPoint template. So if you're watching, it's a bunch of triangles that make up the background of this PowerPoint slide. They're blue, orange, magenta on a dark purple background, and there's space between the triangles. And on top of that, because that's the background, is a white graphic with the save spring summer 20 something and save. The awful title font. It looks like they took a screenshot of the website because there's also a random purple rectangle in the top right corner of that white graphic. They're trying to explain the awful bundle system that, according to Charity, is a slap in the face to the reps. And she's explaining it and bringing the tea. And we love it. Elaine, thank you so much. Welcome to Illyria, friends.
Horatio Gold.
Headmaster.
Headmaster. So very pleased to meet you. So very, very pleased.
Hello, sir.
Heard you wanted to see me.
I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to Illyria. Welcome, 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 welcome to Illyria. I just wanted to have you in to say welcome.
Welcome. If you've never seen She's the Man, it's one of my favorite movies. And so back in the day when we first started having like memberships and stuff, when I qualified, whatever. When I finally got 1,000 subscribers and we had enough watch hours, we'd always say, welcome. And then in my head, I was going, welcome to Illyria. And that's why that's our song. Because I'm not going to sing it every time. And y'all deserve to not have me sing. So welcome. Thank you so much to Elaine for gifting those. That's super generous. And I love... If y'all do support the channel like with that, I like I like when y'all gift memberships because it means that other people get access to the Discord. They get access to the members only streams. It's a good time and I love that. Thank you so much. I'm stress crocheting. Inside thought. My bad. I love being OG enough to know the lore, including kazoos. Drop a 1 in the chat. In honor of the MLM people, drop a 1 in the chat if you know the lore of the kazoo. I know a lot of y'all do. A lot of y'all are members here. And even if y'all are newer members, some of y'all already know it. We have also the blue and purple kazoos that y'all sent me. Love it. We have the kazoo earrings from Ov. I love that so many of y'all know. What happened with the waffle? It slaps. If you don't, drop a 2. If you don't, drop a 2. Kazoos for Kevin? Yes. In honor of Kevin Tinter, Optavia Chicken Nugget. Probably the Optavia Chicken Nugget number 2, Optavia Chicken Nugget number 1, Doug. Doug Wood. Yes, Kevin Tinter. We snuck into a Optavia conference that was being held at a church. Snuck in meaning we were looking at the live stream and we were reacting to it live. We're watching it, and what's his name? Maxwell was there. That leader guy, the Christian optimistic trainer person, Maxwell Academy, whatever. Last name Maxwell. And in between the speeches of Optavia people talking and the Maxwell dude, the speaker's going off stage, people are clapping, and one lone ranger in the audience is playing a kazoo with the clapping and is not being obnoxious at all. And Kevin Tinter takes the microphone and says, "Oh my God, thank you so much. Remember." And whoever is playing the kazoo, it needs to stop right now. And so, of course, in the pettiest fashion of all time, Live Chat and I were delighted to say that our love for the kazoo was forged in the fire of Kevin Tinter's hate. And now we have a bunch of kazoo sounds. We have Star Wars. We have Indiana Jones. We have birthday kazoos. We've got, what's the golden kazoo?
Prepare to be sick of me. Prepare right now to be sick of me.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Melinda. Aloha Girl got a gifted membership from Melinda. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Doug Wood is the nuggetest of all chicken nuggets. Wedding kazoos, we counted down to Mrs. Pico's wedding with Mr. Pico. Wedding kazoos is iconic. Honestly, if you have an anniversary, let me know, because I've got a soundbite for you. Truly. The only person, I would say the greatest sacrifice is from Brandy Lee, who has supported the channel for a hot minute. And she does hate the kazoos, but she still perseveres. And she just got her golden kazoo, I think a month or two ago. And she was like, now it's permanent and I'm never going to get rid of it. True that. Screaming kazoos is the best thing ever. You are not wrong. Let me see if I can, let me see if I have it loaded up. Funeral March. It's our original song we used to play. I don't know where I put it. Oh no, the screaming one is the wedding one. But we used to have a kazoo intro. I guess we need to play the wedding one just so y'all know. Thank you, Melinda. Wait for it. You gotta wait for it. If you missed, I take that out. If you missed the Halloween, the 31 streams in 31 days, it's a bop. The intro, the kazoo intro that was made by Christy, incredible. All right, let's go back to the stream. You had your anniversary a couple days ago. Congratulations! Happy anniversary! I knew we needed to play it. The last scream gets me every time. It's so good, Chelsea. I just audibly cackled.
The pick 6, and if you pick 6 of them, you save 10%. It is the room sprays.
10% is nothing. I won't even give you my email address for 10%. I really won't. I won't give my email address for 10%. I'd do it for 25%. You're asking someone to buy 6 things and you're only going to give them 10%? Whoever is the CEO, Orville, whatever, and Chuck have lost the plot. Ask somebody who actually online shops what they will do for 10%. Nothing.
Scent packs, the bars, the oils, and the pods. So again, it's no longer that. Now, somebody made a comment that it's not a big deal. It's only, when you buy the 6-pack, it's down to this and it's only 40 cents down a bar. I understand that. It's not only the fact that they're taking away that price. The other big thing is when you can't bundle and save it and then use it as a Hostess half price, because that I showed that yesterday, then you can't, because now that it's not one item, now it's 6 separate items. You can't do that anymore. So that's how a lot of people order. And they already said 70% of hostesses are consultants. Again, that's where it's frustrating. So if you're just a customer, maybe that doesn't really affect you that much. So I understand that. And then you're right. You can put items in club and it's pretty much the same thing. And what is shipping in club? $8.99. And then if you order off the website, it's $10. Again, it's a horse a piece. I understand that it's
Really? $8.99 is that much? That is not that big of a difference from $10. Can the marketing team actually look at stuff and say like, I wonder why people aren't buying as much? Because you're not giving them a good deal. What I want to do is I want to get the Muppets guy, the one that goes meow meow meow, or like meow 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 meow, the one that go like the high pitch. Hold on, we won't be able to get back on track if I don't show you this. YouTube.com. Muppets meow meow meow. Muppets meow meow. What's his name? Muppets who can't talk. What is it? This guy. Oh, to joy. Hold on. Oh my god. Wait. Oh my god. It's Ode to Joy, but like, okay, appreciate this for a second. We're losing monetization over this, but I don't care. What's his name? Beaker. Hold on. Muppet Beaker. The Muppet Show, Muppet Labs. Oh my god.
I thought he'd see it my way. Welcome.
Would it not be delightful to work with these friends? And 15 years ago. Oh my god, 2010 was 15 years ago. Oh my god. 2010 was 15 years ago? I've officially become my parents. What do you mean you lost a decade? I don't know. I just lost 15 years. What happened?
Again to Muppet Labs, where the future is being made today. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew here with news to set you a quiver.
Oh, Bunsonium? Do we love the Muppets or hate the Muppets? Because if we hate the Muppets, we need to have a please love the Muppets, okay? You don't have to. But we will be getting clips, so.
For tat, that it's not a big difference, but again, it adds up and customers complain. But again, I don't think Scentsy cares because they're saying that 70% of parties are consultants. So they're saying, we're not going to give you these free items anymore. We're not going to give you these half price items anymore.
The glorified customers who are keeping Scentsy open aren't getting the good deals because Scentsy said you don't deserve it. Scentsy, who's running your marketing? So you're going to take away the incentives from the consultants who actually order because you don't think they deserve that? Oh, that's okay. I appreciate that, and I appreciate your honesty. Will it ruin your life if we have some Muppet sound bites? Because I don't want to. I don't want to annoy people who've been here for a long time. My shirt is being awful. I'm so sorry.
Like, they're losing money with the way things are. That's the plain and simple. Starting March, they're lucky that they're not starting. We're lucky they're not starting it today. Because in all
Sorry, a side note. I'm so sorry I'm like this. Imagine Courtney Shortney in A Muppet's Christmas Carol as one of the characters who goes in and steals things from Scrooge after he passes away, and then goes and sells them. The curtains, the bed sheets, all this other stuff. What is that reminiscent of? I don't know. Cough, Jesse Lee Ward, cough. It will not ruin my life. Hands up for anyone who has used a Bunsen burner. Is that not... Do we need that clip just for every time we react to Courtney Shortney? Because I will do that. I will do that. You're only 2 hours and 25 minutes late. We're almost done with this video. We do have a logical fallacy to play. 20. We're almost there. We're at 25. Was there one at 22? A lot of the logical fallacies are about to come up. So, we're about to hit appeal to fear. We're about to hit faulty appeal to authority. We're about to hit false dilemma, and we're about to hit ad hominem, like one after the other. I've used a Bunsen burner.
Honesty, they could. So they've thought long and hard about this. He said that in the beginning of his video. Again, I'm just going off of what I remember, okay? Again, tit for tat. Is it a lot? No, I think the biggest difference is you can't use bundle and saves because technically they don't exist, right? There's only going to be a few that they said would be able to be applied for your half price.
I'm so impressed. I think she has braces, and her enunciation, I'm so jealous of. Number one, when I had braces, it was hit or miss whether you could understand me at all, and it is still hit or miss whether you can understand me because my enunciation isn't so great. Charity, so impressed. Very, genuinely, goals.
Items. Now, if I'm misunderstanding...
Raven? 17 months, let's go! Uh-oh, where is it?
Well, we're moving on now to the side.
Thank you. I remember the day when I got the first, I think it was Jessica. You make the joke that she pays to be my friend, but the first, month milestone, and I was like, holy shit. I remember, and I still am surprised when anybody shows up to my stream, but I remember when I first started streaming and one person came into the chat, and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. And then, one person turned into two people, and I was like, I don't know. Happy y'all are here. I'd still be streaming even if no one was here, but y'all do make streaming delightful.
You comment in the comments because I am not a perfect person. I am not above other people setting me straight if I misspoke on anything. I'm going off of what I remember hearing, what my notes say, and things like that, okay? So I think I've covered everything. So on one of the slides when they talked about the average number of new customers per consultant, basically that has just terribly decreased. And then when he talked about the average PRV, it's just showing from 2018 to 2024, there's not been a lot of growth with Scentsy. Now, again, in that slide, it showed that there was a peak in 2021. That I think they're not accounting because there was a spike because we were home, we were warming fragrance. The economy was better before 2020, and then after that, it's kind of been sucky. And here's the reality. I feel bad for lots of businesses because every business is struggling. My plans moving forward as of March, I will keep my website open for I'm going to say till May. Based on my sales from outside customers will determine if I keep it open. As consultants, we pay $15 a month. I have pretty good relationships, I think, from my customers. And because again, if it's not worth it, I don't want to do it. Then I'll let someone else get the profit because I don't want to be like that. I enjoy the Scentsy, like things that I enjoy from Scentsy, like my warmers in certain bars.
Is she saying she's going to close down her business because of the comp plan changes? We're at 27:24. I know there's a logical fallacy lurking in the shadows. Appeal to fear. Coming right up.
But so for the last year, we've been complaining about they changed the bar, the plastic that they're holding the bars.
Hasty generalization that all businesses are suffering. Yes. Not a large enough sample size. Yes, there is some struggles, but not every business is suffering, correct?
They're breaking all the time. They're not performing. So since they're not performing, who wants to say that they have not been adding enough fragrance oils? Who wants to agree with me?
You're going to get terminated, Charity. They've not been adding enough, oils, and they're breaking. Wow. She gets spicy in the last 3 minutes, and I'm like, I'm here for it. Also, I'm scared that she's going to get terminated by Scentsy. Maybe this is her like falling on her sword because she doesn't care if she gets terminated, but we already know. We already know.
Holy motherforking shirt balls.
Yes. Yep. This is so twisty. And I know I used to say twisty all the time, and I was like, I'm saying it too much. This is twisty. Twisty is our term for it's the term for behavior, kind of like chicken nugget. You know what chicken nugget means when you use it in context, and we say oh my God, that's so twisty, because sometimes it's not against the law but it's still twisty. So it's like, ugh, twisty,
Everybody's been saying how light they are. And the old bars perform. If Scentsy can't make a change and increase the fragrance and they're going to have a really hard year, and they're going to be done. I mean, you just can't put out bad products and expect to grow or sustain yourself. That's just not going to happen.
You can't put out bad products and expect yourself to grow or sustain your business. Oh my God. Tell them. I'm a fan of some of the things she said. I'm not a fan of some of the things she's done, but the appeal to fear was if Scentsy can't make a change and increase the fragrance, they're going to have a really hard year. And that's going, and then they're going to be done. I mean, you just can't put out bad products and expect to grow and or sustain yourself. That's just not going to happen. Again, I know y'all are going to hate me. That's okay. That's okay. Yes, I agree. If you put out a bad product, who's going to buy your stuff? I think it's general marketing knowledge that if you have a bad product, it's hard to sell. It's easier to sell if you have a good product. And again, you have customers who are loyal, who remembered when the products were good. I create that umbrella to say she's doing an appeal to fear. Charity is using fear of the company's potential failure to persuade the audience without providing concrete evidence that this outcome is certain. Again, it's nuanced because I understand what she's saying, and she's also doing an appeal to fear. Just like I've done logical fallacies on my channel before too. I'm trying to name them when I do them. I'm also willing to hear feedback when I get things wrong. Okay. Appeal to fear. Where are you?
What is the appeal to fear fallacy? Appeal to fear is a propaganda technique. Appeal to fear is used when someone makes you fear the consequences of not doing what they want. It is never good to act out of fear. However, fear is a strong motivator. When people fear something, they tend to not think matters through. They think out of cringe reflex. Help, something bad could happen. An appeal to fear is not being used when somebody threatens us but doesn't try to change our opinion.
Becca said something interesting, and it's something I experienced when I was thinking about getting out. Becca said if she just associated with this with most of all MLMs, she'd be great, an anti-MLM content creator. But I think she thinks this is a Scentsy issue. When I was in, I thought, when I was watching anti-Monate videos or anti-Optavia videos or anti-whatever videos, I was like, well, of course Monate is bad. Then I was like, oh yeah, of course Optavia is awful. Not Mary Kay. Not Young Living Essential Oils. We're different. We're different. We're different. In reverse, on the reverse side, Charity is like, Scentsy sucks, but it's probably just Scentsy. The old Scentsy was better. The new Scentsy is not great. It's the slow process of waking up. And some people don't wake up fully, and some people do. No, it's not why MLM hopped. I left Mary Kay because of my director, and then I was in Young Living, but I still was like, I couldn't resolve the idea of thinking about myself in a commercial cult. I was like, of course I'm not. Of course I'm not in a high control group. How could I do that? I would never join a cult. I would never do that. I would never do that. And so I was like, Mary Kay wasn't that bad. I was in it. Logical fallacy. Young Living's not that bad. They're not Monate. They're not Optavia. They're not Body. They're not, I don't remember, iGenius. None of the people that I was in are like that. They're reasonable. They're functional. They're emotionally regulated. And then I was like, oh, information control. Oh, emotional control. Shit. So I kind of picked up on the BITE model, the information control, the thought control, the behavioral control, the emotional control, BITE, behavioral, information, thought, emotion. And then I was like, because there were creators who said, look at the list and see what applies. If you look at the list and nothing applies, then you're not in a commercial cult or a high control group. If you look at the list and a chunk applies or even some, it's better you know than you don't know. And so I was like, ooh, shit. And then when information control happened in a big way with me and Young Living, I was like, okay. Call your dad, you're in a cult. Yep. Sam, it's the spicy part of the episode. Why didn't I get this screen grab? I got a good one. I think she looks great on the thumbnail. We need one at 31, and then we need one, multiple ones, 31, 32. There's a lot coming up. 31, 32. Okay. There we go. Sorry. User error.
And I'll be right here complaining about it. I'm going to be very nice about my language, okay? So if you come here and you watch my videos on wax, on a vendor wax, on candles, anything I review, like, I am honest because I'm not afraid of what people think. If you don't make a good product, I'm okay with sharing that. I try to be very careful with vendors because they are small business owners, but I also want to hold true to what I believe is that I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. If they don't make good products, maybe they should think long and hard about that, because that really does matter. If your stuff doesn't perform, that should be a halt. Make great quality stuff and you will make sales, period. Okay, so I talked about that. And then Scentsy Club, I don't really know.
I like parts of what she says. Make good products. They're going to sell. That's a little bit of a fallacy. Some people can make great products and they don't know how to sell. Some people can make great products and they don't know how to market. But in general, someone uses a great product, they like it, they tell their friends, all that other good stuff. Or they continue to come back and buy.
They said they're not going to make changes to that. You know what?
Yes. You mean people didn't force you out, but gave you tools to think for yourself. Yes. And that was after I was like, I can't be in a cult. I cannot be in a high control group. I never imagined that I would have done anything like this when I was a kid or when I signed up for something. No, I don't think anybody signs up and says, commercial cult, delightful. Where do I sign? I don't think anybody says that. but I was so rigid against the idea that I was a part of anything bad like that, or tricksy like that, or twisty like that, that it took me a while to be like, oh shit, information control, oh crap, thought control, oh crap, emotional control, oh yeah, we're doing unethical stuff, we're violating the FTC, because the FTC conversation got me big because I was always interested in being compliant. And then I went back and looked at the policies and procedures of Young Living, and I was like, oh, we can't make structure function claims. Team, we cannot make structure function claims. Why not? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Oh, you go through all of our posts and you tell us what's not compliant and we'll fix it. Okay. Happy to work for free. Great, 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 great. Not compliant, not compliant, not compliant. And we had people on our team who lost access to their account for a certain number of days because they got in trouble with Young Living for making structure function claims about supplements, which they can't make. And I thought it was a big deal. It wasn't a big deal to everyone. The FTC stuff wasn't a big deal. Doing giveaways in the way they were doing them, they were breaking the rules. They didn't care. They didn't care.
Do I worry? Okay, let's be real. This is all just wax, okay? Do I worry that if Scentsy closes, well, we're all done. Our Scentsy Club is done, right? We're going to lose all your favorite bars. Do I think that fear will lead people to get more of their clubs? Because I have skipped my club several times. I think that could be in their benefit. I think not doing the bundle and saves will push people just to do a Scentsy Club, because now you're going to save 10%, which is the same thing it is in club versus on the website. Do I think that will help them? It might. Do I think it's going to sustain them? No. I think they need to focus on better bakery scents, better performance in their wax. Like, go back to basics. I've been saying this for 2 years, 3 years, that they need to change that. Okay, I am going to place a couple larger orders in January and February for the bundle and saves, and then I'm done. I'm not going to unless I completely run out of something, because again, now you're changing how you do your hostess rewards and we have to sell more. I already covered all of that in the other video yesterday, so I don't want to talk about that again, but you're going to have to sell more to get those thresholds, and your party has to be a minimum of $250. Okay. So I think I'm going to do a couple orders.
Your threshold has to be a minimum of $250? Holy crap. Did anyone see the bottom of the mug? It has severed legs, yes. I think
in January, February, before the new catalog comes out. I've been complaining that they haven't been doing a lot of bakery, and I
this is 30 minutes. We're at 31's coming up for a false dilemma.
know people say, well, that's not their top seller, but every YouTuber that I watch, okay, maybe 95% loves bakery, and we all complain. If you're honest, you complain about not having enough bakery, but they still, for years, I have sent so many things in, they won't want to fix it. They don't want to fix it. I will still order launches and I will still review them for you, because you and I both know that I enjoy a good Scentsy snark sassy session, because I am going to be critical. Nothing is going to change how I do what I do. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to push Scentsy. I'm not going to recruit. I am not going to host home parties. That is not where I'm at. And Scentsy really needs to take a hard look at if they truly think their top people are going to float them, because I am under the sinking suspicion that is not going to change. Do I want Scentsy to close? Absolutely not. I have a ton of warmers. I love my warmers. I think they have great quality. Yes, they've increased their prices, but again, that was part of this. They've been watching this for years. Let's be honest. We all know they have.
Okay. So the false dilemma was, I will still order launches because I do review those for you. But now I'm like, do I need to? Because they're all, whatever, they're all for consultants, but I will still do it. And what I want to share in closing is this. This might be a little controversial. Okay, there are a lot of YouTubers that I watch that are Scentsy consultants, and we all complain about the bakery stuff. The speaker presents a false choice between being entirely critical of the Scentsy or being a cheerleader for the company, ignoring the possibility of balanced, objective reviews. I think she tries to do that. It sounds like she's more on the negative side, but even still, she's a rep. She's a rep in Scentsy. Scentsy Club is like your subscription order. And you have to do a minimum order to, like in Young Living, your minimum order was 100 PB. And you earned loyalty points every time you did, anytime you did any order, but you couldn't use your loyalty points on a subscription order. You always had to place a secondary order to use up your loyalty points. And the longer you ordered, the greater the percentage was that you had. So the first 6 months was 10% back in loyalty points. Then it was 20%. Then at 2 years, it was 25%. Meh. Yep. Why does anyone have a ton of warmers? Well, because R2-D2, the Death Star, Lion King, Pooh Bear. Don't buy Scentsy, okay? I'm a big Disney fan, so like obviously it's a weak point, but we're gonna, nobody's buying this, okay? Maybe at Goodwill.
So I'm not going to change that part. I will still order launches because I do review.
We forgot to play False Dilemma. My bad.
What is an either or fallacy? When someone asserts that we must choose between two things, when in fact we have more than two alternatives, they are using the either or fallacy.
It's like a collectible type of thing. So False Dilemma is an either or fallacy, just known by a different name. We're coming up on an ad hominem.
Those for you, but now I'm like, do I need to? Because you're all consultants, but I still will do it. And what I want to share in closing, and this might be a little controversial, okay? There are a lot of YouTubers that I watch that are Scentsy consultants, and I talk to a lot of them. What I don't like is the ones who don't speak the truth, that don't share frustrations. That when people are all cheerleader, what is their motive? At the end of the day, I lay my head on my pillow and I don't feel that I work for anyone. I serve God. That is who I serve. That is who I worry about.
This is the gap, whatever. Dr. Tab and Maya were talking about fallacy, God gap, whatever. What is it called? The God of the gaps fallacy is a logical fallacy that uses gaps in scientific knowledge to argue that God's existence. Okay, not quite. It's the one where you're using it as some type of appeal to increase your connection with the audience. I don't remember which one it is. She is ad hominem.
Now, do I care about my family and my husband? Absolutely, 110%. Those are very.
So she's doing ad hominem because the speaker attacks the character of other Scentsy consultants who don't share their criticisms, implying they have ulterior motives rather than addressing their arguments or perspectives directly. A reason that we say that is she could say, I don't think all Scentsy consultants are lying about what they like. Because they could just be sharing things they like and not sharing the things they don't like. But she's not talking about specific points. She's talking about people. And that's ad hominem.
What is an ad hominem attack fallacy? An ad hominem attack is attacking an opponent's character or their motives for believing something instead of disproving their argument. Someone may have character flaws, but their argument can still be valid. It is not an ad hominem when someone only questions whether someone is telling the truth.
Mr. Ranger Lab, in honor of you hanging out, thank you so much. And here's Mr. Ranger Lab's heading out for the evening.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unsuspecting stranger had better know the truth of wrong from right. 'Cause the eyes of the ranger are upon you.
See you later, Mr. Ranger Lab.
Very important roles to me. I love my job. I love my job working with kids with complex medical needs and
cool.
And diagnoses. Love it with a passion. I love helping their families because my son was 15 months and he passed away with Down syndrome. So I have a huge passion.
We missed one. Faulty appeal to authority, minute 31:26. She said, do I want Scentsy to close? Absolutely not. I have a ton of warmers. I love my warmers. I think they have great quality. Yes, they've increased their prices, but then again, that was part of this. They've been watching this for years. Let's be honest. We all know they have been, so I'm not going to change that part. The speaker assumes that because Scentsy has been monitoring the situation, their decisions must be correct or justified without providing evidence of their expertise or decision-making process. And I think that's pretty fair, in my opinion. Where is faulty appeal to authority?
What is faulty appeal to authority? We are appealing to authority when we claim something is true because an authority said it was true. This can be good if we do it in the right way. However, if the person we are appealing to is not actually an authority in the area we are discussing, our appeal is faulty. A faulty appeal to authority is an appeal to someone who has no special knowledge in the area being discussed. When someone uses an appeal to authority as a way to overawe us and make us reluctant to challenge that authority's viewpoint, they are committing a faulty appeal to authority. When the topic under discussion is controversial among respected authorities, appealing simply to the opinion of a single authority is a faulty appeal to authority.
Okay, really quickly, Divergent Crafter asked if doesn't Walmart sell Scentsy products? Walmart is like Amazon. Walmart sells their own products and they allow individual people to sell their products on their website under the Walmart whatever, and Walmart takes a cut. And because people have access to their systems or search bar, all this other stuff, that's why they take the cut. So I think Scentsy might be selling on Walmart, which is a disservice to their independent contractors. Kind of like Prove It selling ketones on Amazon. Hello? What are you doing? Oh, but we don't have to give as much commission to a rep because we're doing it ourselves. Then sell them on Amazon and cut all your independent contractors. Or are they the ones keeping your business open? Brian, it's fuckery to screw over your independent reps like that. I know we've been here for a while. Thanks so much for sitting through this. We have like 2 minutes left.
Has led me to this role and I love it. That is where I will fight. I will fight for those patients. I will do anything. I spent 45 minutes on.
Why are we talking about this now? That's great that she's actually helping people in the world. Why, how did we get here? This isn't a squirrel trail. Like, is she trying to increase the connection that the audience has with her so they'll support her affiliate links? Like, what's going on here?
Hold trying to get an order for a patient's diapers. That is what I'm passionate about. I want to lighten their load so they don't have to sit for 45 minutes to fight with a company. That is what I'm passionate about. That is what I will get on here and fight you about. Like, I will go crazy and do a video on what I think of DME companies, but I'm not going to do that for a company that has multiple levels of profit. There are only a few in this company that I would bet I don't have Scentsy's in.
If you don't know, because I'm not really good with the acronyms, DME is durable medical equipment. It's medical equipment and supplies ordered by a healthcare provider for a patient's routine long-term use.
Come disclosure. I don't know what those people make, but I think there was a statistic saying that it's only is it 3% make over a certain amount? You saw those graphs. People aren't making a lot of money with Scentsy. It's very clear. They're in trouble. So when people
aren't making a lot of money with Scentsy, it's clear they're in trouble. Oh my God. Oh, we're at 96 likes. We could do 4 more and get to 100? What a delightfully even number.
Are always speaking.
Rachel said, I think she's trying to build credibility and trust. Like wheelchairs, walkers, etc. Yep.
The best of a company, do you just pause for just a moment and think, is that truth? I prefer when people just say.
And Kristen said some DME companies are predatory. Some get patients' information and scam them. I believe it. 101. We did it. Where's.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up. We did it! Yay! Woo! Hooray! We did it!
Thank you.
It like it is. Just tell me if you love something. Don't just be truthful to me because I can pick up somebody who's not.
Oh my God,
truthful.
I love it. I love. Let's sneakily see if we can go raid Wendy. Nobody move a muscle. Nobody talk too loudly. Customization. Redirect. MLM. Let's see. MLM. M. No! We can't raid? Why can't... Oh, we can't raid Wendy. Okay, we'll raid Jen. It's Wendy's birthday, though, so go say happy birthday to Wendy after we're done. We're almost done, okay?
I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I watch a lot of Scentsy YouTubers. I look at Instagram. I love and hearing so many people's feedback. What I don't love is people...
It's going to be an actual raid, so like y'all, we can just stay here when the stream ends, and it's going to go over to Jen, and you can give, you know, Wendy a follow if you want to, or but you'll be in Jen's live chat, and you can give Wendy a happy birthday. And it's set up. No, you don't have to do manual.
Not being true and authentic.
And then Jen will probably put Wendy's link in the chat, and then y'all can go over to Wendy.
I don't feel clearly that has not served Scentsy because they are not doing well. And the reason being is because people have truly had enough of it. Do you still support this? I mean, I want to say thank you again to my customers, but if you don't buy from me, I'll still be your friend. You can message me. You know, I could care less. I could care less. I mean, okay, I'm glad that it's not super transactional, but is it? Okay, all right. Care less.
Thank you, Savannah. Oh, that's cute. Cute. I will give you kudos for your picture, your audio, your compactness, your honesty. If y'all want to say something positive to Charity, feel free to. We're going to go say a happy birthday to Wendy. Stay in the chat. You'll get kicked over there. Shh. We're hunting. What is it called? Do we have it? We have a, like, we're... Be very quiet. Like we're hunting. It's the little guy from Looney Tunes. We did it when we do Zoom infiltrations. God dang it. Why am I like this? Programs, Disney, Star Wars, My Little Pony. That was for Bomb Party. We haven't done it. Broken Waffles, that's for you. We have Neil. We didn't even play Neil deGrasse Tyson tonight. So many sound bites have been left unplayed. But for the closing of the stream.
Potatoes and molasses. If you want some, just ask us. They're warm and soft like puppies and socks.
Yes, I have it somewhere. But thank you so much. We're going to go say happy birthday to Wendy. All right. Toodles. Toodles and oodles of doodles with poodles of... Yes, here we go. Toodles of oodles of noodles with doodles of poodles. God dang it, where's my outro? Every time. Just put it at the top, DC.